That's a valuable lesson about pressing buttons, chat. Don't press buttons. Pressing buttons will cause terrible, terrible things to happen. Pressing buttons. Never do it. Never press buttons. And definitely don't let chat be like, hey, figure out photo mode. No. No, chat. We don't want to figure out photo mode. Photo mode is evil. And it does terrible things to us. Right, okay. We seem to be back alive once again. Lovely. Fantastic. Let's see, is it... Yep, still picking up the game. There, Hexy, Boomraj deletes his stream software. What probably happened there was that I was pressing buttons, and the buttons somehow managed to freak out the game during a minimization. And so it started doing weird shit, like leaving my screen black and stuff, and so I had to use, like, switch windows to get Task Manager out so I could close the game, because the game wouldn't reopen and stuff. So Streamlabs probably detected, like, lost frames in-game and thought to itself, oh, you've crashed or something.
Harley Quinzel, call me Harley. Everyone does. I'm surprised you want to intern here at Arkham. I've always had a thing for extreme personalities. You can't deny there's an element of glamour to these super criminals. I'll warn you right now. These are hardcore psychotics. Most would rather kill you than speak to you. I'm sure I'll be fine, Doctor. They'll eat you for breakfast. I mean it. One or two of them will enjoy it too. Be careful.
Well, that was a valuable lesson that was not accepted. Poor little Harleen Quinzel. She had a hard life, I tell you. Hard life. Hard life. Right, now, how do we continue the video game from here? That's the next question. So probably it was like, oh, you're dropping frames. I guess you're crashing. It's like, no, not really, Streamlabs. You can calm down. And of course, it didn't want to reconnect because Streamlabs never wants to reconnect. I love how they added in a feature that allows you to reconnect that never actually allows you to reconnect. It seems almost kind of a waste of time at that point, but I don't know.
You can hear me. I got a little something for you to listen to.
This is pop music.
Nearly out of the building with the old man. How are they going to get past all those guards? Let's have a listen, shall we?
Hey, Frank, breathe in. Joker's got more men on the way. They're coming around the front of the asylum. Gotta stop them getting in. Quick, get over there. Damn, come on, everyone, cover the main entrance.
How many are there, Bull? Hang on, how the hell do you know what... Bull! Frank, what are you doing? No, put it down!
Service guarantees citizenship.
What the hell, Frank?
Quick! It's clear. Get your ass in here.
It's some piece of work, Frankie. A girl could fall for someone like you.
Stop flirting with a hired help, Harley.
Don't worry, sweetie. You know I only have eyes for you.
Did you hear that, Bats? Sounds like Frankie's working out just fine. Another valuable employee for the organization.
Have I just gone in circles? I think I have. Listen, I figured there might be something cute over there, okay?
All Category 1 patients will be pacified on site.
I really think you should mean euthanized, honestly. Again, I really can't help but think that the solution to a lot of Arkham's problems, and Gotham's problems in general, honestly, would be instituting a little bit more of a, you know, firm policy on their crazy populace here. There's a little bit more. I'd imagine that'd be a pretty winning vote as well, you know. I'll be the mayor to finally reduce the crime rates in Gotham. How will you do it? Well, I'm just gonna start executing people. Fair enough. Use environmental analysis to decipher cryptic symbols.
I am the spirit of Amadeus Arkham. Through my actions, I have saved this cursed city, though my own curse is to forever remain in the shadows. My story is carved into the very soul of Arkham, and will only be revealed to those dedicated enough to discover it.
Or those people with access to YouTube and the internet.
Joker was right. This is easy. Bring it home! They don't stand a chance.
This guard always gave him a hard time.
Nah.
He's here!
Not anymore. Yeah. You silly little gangster goons, you! Oh hey, that one's going for a weapon! How dare he? Silly, silly goons.
Here's the question. Fire is the answer.
Not yet, but I'm getting close. Harley Quinn tried to slow me down. Dropped an elevator on me.
Did it work?
Of course not.
Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Sorry, Barbara. Just hung up on her. I'm sorry, Barbara. No time to speak right now. Gotta go. Your father Jonathan London, you're back. We were worried Big Mike got you.
You don't have to.
I don't have to. I just want to. Okay, boss says no one gets past. Anything moves, shoot it.
You got it. Anyone coming this way is dead.
Ugh, no. It is stealth detective time. Yes, I know, there's a gargoyle up there. Why can I not? Oh man, but video game.
Where'd it go?
I don't know.
But video game.
Oracle, Joker's men have taken control of the cell block transfer corridor.
That's not good. I patched into a guard radio. It sounds like Joker's crew have got their hands on weapons.
I know. I'll calibrate the Cowl's vision mode to isolate armed henchmen. The direct approach is
There we go.
suicide. I need to be smart. Find a different way past them.
Different way discovered. Okay, never mind, that was silent. Hey, Frank. Hey, Frank, what's going on back there, Frank? 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 Luckily, nobody cared for Frank. Hexing death penalty is morally just, lowers heinous crime. It does. I mean, okay, in a universe like ours, there is an argument to be made against it, because you could always get it wrong and all that stuff, and there are relatively few...
neighborhood rodent is on his way. You need to set a trap. He must not leave this building.
Hello.
Oh, look who it is. Are your pointy ears burning?
There are relatively few crimes that actually deserve the death penalty, in my opinion. But in a universe like this, yeah, you really need to start executing some criminals. You really, really do. Like the first time a psychopath dresses up in anything, really, and enacts a mass casualty event, that is the very self-same moment that you need to take some serious consideration as to whether or not you need to start executing vast quantities of criminals. I am Batman. Batman.
Whoever kills the Batman wins the grand prize.
I think the video game is telling me now to upgrade my sneaky squeaky button. There you go. Inverted takedown. Yeah. Yeah.
Night out with Harley. I may even tell her. Why bother? It'll be a nice surprise for her.
Whee.
What are you doing?
That is great. That is a great takedown animation, isn't it? It really is. Oh, love it. Oh. No, don't go that way.
Man down! Man down!
You don't see me. I'm literally invisible. Somehow. It's fine. Wow, a little nervous, are we?
Scared the crap out of me.
Oh.
What are you doing? Did you really think it was going to be that easy, Bats? I've sent a few more of my boys your way. Let's see how you deal with these odds. Come on.
Joker wants him found. Spread out.
Seriously, Joker, why not women? Why not female henchmen? It's 2024, okay? We really need some more diversity in the henchmen here, alright? God, nothing but male goons. Come on, this is the reason why we created Harley Quinn in the first place, because this male chauvinist goonie nonsense was just not really cutting it anymore.
Don't worry, boys. You can do it. He doesn't stand a chance.
No. Right, we've got one lad over there, another lad over there.
Don't freak out. We can handle this.
I don't know if you can. Oh, hey. Yoink.
Hey, get off me!
We need more female representation is all I'm saying.
Over here. There's someone up there.
We really do. There's so much more we could do with that. Yoink.
Hey, get off me!
Damn, I'm really gonna hate it when they start shooting down the gargoyles. That's gonna really suck. It's really gonna suck.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Let's not glide kick him from here. I feel like that might be a little bit... Yep. Like this guy, for example. Are you sure he's even alive after that? We just planted 2 armored combat boots in the back of his goddamn neck whilst flying down. That's like 300 pound of bat dude landing on your neck right there. And then a nice blow to the back of the head afterwards just to make sure into the hard concrete. All I'm saying is, Batman probably has killed a couple dudes just by sheer unadulterated accident.
Patient interview number 1.
So, I'm your first, am I, Toots? You know what they say, you never forget your first time. I'll try to make it memorable for you.
Oh, you already have. Tell me, why do you do the things you do?
Why do you think I do it?
Fame, notoriety, a desire to stand out from the crowd, a wicked sense of humor.
You're good. How did you figure me out, Doc? I've had doctors poking around in here for years, and no one was as astute, and if you don't mind my saying, beautiful as you.
Really? You're just playing with me.
Well, you'll never know, will you? Unless...
Unless what? Tell me.
I was never a fan of this interpretation of Harley Quinn, by the way. See, Harley Quinn, in my mind, should actually be fairly clever. Harley Quinn should actually be, in fact, really clever. She should be damn intelligent. And the Joker should trap her using her own intellect against her. Basically, she should come into the whole scenario feeling obviously overconfident, like, oh, I'll get a grip on this silly little Joker fella, I'll figure him out, and the Joker should play into that. But not so obviously as like, wow, I do it for humor? What a clever grill you are. Okay. And then goes like, wow, you're a really pretty lady. I say, wow, I've never had anybody tell me that. I'm... you know, just a big-boobed, athletic blonde who used to do ballerina in my time. I've never been called pretty before. It's a brand new compliment.
Stops here.
Well, Bowles, I mean, you tried, I guess. You tried. But there are many interesting ways you could trap somebody in a, like, the more psychological sense there. Make her convinced of her own superiority. Feed her ego. And then slowly make her commit small ethical violations.
importantly, your intellectual superior. My genius has allowed me to easily hack into your primitive communications. My goal is simple. You complete a series of amusingly taxing challenges and, well, you'll see. Ready for your first one? Good. But be careful. Don't cut yourself on this sharply observed portrait.
Wow, the video game is now giving me access to the, photo mode, I think, maybe. Sharply observed portrait. Go on. Wait. Oh. I don't know why I would do that. Beyond, you know, causing that poor little dude to brain himself. Working on it, working on it. I'm just navigating the, you know, place first. Portraits?
So you did it. Well done. I would have expected a child to work that one out, let alone the world's greatest detective.
Yay!
Over here.
Oh, thanks.
It was a massacre. Bowles came walking in telling everyone to cover the front entrance. Said something about Joker's army coming through the main gate. 2 of my guys moved to the exit, and Frank shot him dead. They never stood a chance.
Was Bowles alone?
Thought he was. Then I saw Harley Quinn. She was surrounded by Black Gate prisoners. They were just killing everyone in the room. I had no choice. I got in here, locked the door. I could see it on the security feed. They had someone with them. It looked like the commissioner.
Bowles is dead. They carried on without him. Must have outlived his usefulness.
Good. He was scum.
He was indeed. I still don't understand why he was hired to work here, but he was, which seems silly now in retrospect. Oh, Mustangs one. So your video I saw this morning about Elon and his positions, you don't think the Orange Man hadn't planned for this? You're underestimating him. Why do you think they raided Mar-a-Lago? Orange Man has all the secrets to the kingdom. I find it difficult to imagine. Like, see, the whole like 6D chess thing. I don't think Trump is playing 6D chess. I think he's just playing chess. And now, one of the maneuvers he can carry out, of course, is to start taking away the funding for all the people who don't like him.
This is Jack Ryder with breaking news in the Gotham Bay. We are getting reports of an armed siege on Arkham Island. 2 minutes ago, Joker broadcast to all news channels this chilling message. Greetings, Gotham.
Oh. Fuck. So on, sorry, radio. Fuck. Well, never mind. As a great deal of the government apparatus in all countries is finding ways to get money for yourself and out of the pockets of, you know, those who don't like you and don't align with you. This has been one of the oldest games in politics, probably. Like, you look at these ridiculous government initiatives where they spend, like, $500,000 to $1 million on ridiculous science initiatives like figuring out if turnips feel pain, or what happens if you put fucking weasels on cocaine or other insane things, or how to make monkeys trans. And you know, there's somebody on the Appropriations Commission that's cashing in a fat check to keep that shit going. Damn, I've torn my suit already. F. F for the suit. F for the suit. And even if it is just in something as simple as man hours, because bear in mind here, whenever you've got people doing this, right? Whenever you... Are you armed? Are you armed? You look armed. Yeah, you definitely look armed. I don't want to go down there. You don't want to go down there. Because it's often not something so, you know, obvious or movie-esque as a dude walking out of there with a, you know, a briefcase full of cash or anything like that. It's just, oh, you're friends. Hello, friends.
What the?
I know.
We can't just have him up and leave us, can we? Every thug, villain...
If anyone can hear me, send back up to the mansion grounds.
Should head there now and smash it to pieces.
Oh, don't worry about that. The Batmobile has his own defenses and stuff. But it's not like just like getting $1 million in cash and then walking away laughing. That's not how this works. It's about having a job. It's about being paid $1,000 an hour for rubber stamping nonsense and dragging out the process of rubber stamping aforementioned nonsense for as many months as conceivably possible. That's like the biggest scam of them all. Making sure that you and whoever you are friendly with Batman wonders if there's anything down here! Batman feels like Batman made a mistake. Batman don't think there is anything down here. Batman gonna drown now. Oh, never mind. There we are. God, I gotta restart the video game. There's a tear in my fucking suit, god damn it. I hate that. Part of me loves the idea that Batman gets more and more beat up as the game progresses, and that's really cool. It's a great mechanic. But another part of me looks at every tear in the suit and is just like, god damn it, imperfection. Oh no, gotta restart. Gotta do it all from over again. But it is having people on payroll doing this dumbass nonsense at a ridiculous rate for weeks and months, and to have all of your friends also doing this nonsense for weeks and months. Getting basically a cushy-ass job where you do nothing but sit...
Oracle, disable the Batmobile's countermeasure system.
I saw the alert. What's wrong? Where are you?
I'm outside the Arkham Mansion. Harley Quinn
Service
probably triggered the
guarantees
alarm.
citizenship.
If she's still got Gordon with her, he could get hurt.
Okay, done. The Batmobile is still parked up outside the intensive treatment building in Arkham North. I've sent you the schematics for the entire island. I've marked key locations like your car.
Thanks, Oracle.
Makar? Makar over there. Okay, good. I was wondering what the hell I was doing. Protect the Batmobile. That is real government corruption. That's what it is. And there's a lot of that going on. And also then, of course, making make-believe positions for your friends. Like head chief assistant security officer of the appropriations committee. Whose job it is to, help out the head executive chief subalternate security. Ow, why?
Good. I've been wanting some time with the bat since he sent me here. Dangled me off a damn building in Lower Gotham.
Bitch, I didn't even know you were over there. Stop shooting my ass. Give me a warning or something.
Citizenship.
Quick blow to the back of the spine, bottom of the spine there. Tailbone. Yep, pound that tailbone. Very important. Gotta pound the tailbone, chat. It's the most important bone in the body to be hit upon. Step scrolling you little YouTube thing. No, fairness. Asylum was the only Arkham game where I felt Batman could have 100%ed everything, including the Riddler puzzles in one night. He probably could. Most 61, Orange Man has been planning since 2020 with military. The rabbit hole is far deeper and scarier than you can imagine, Arch. All that money is black budget. I don't know about that. Anime Acumen gets 1 Archcast membership. Oh, okay. Who did you get? Did you get anybody that increases your donations? Arafata292. Nope, never seen him before. Unfortunately. You get extra bonuses on your donations to any fund or goal currently ongoing if you catch somebody I recognize. And most next anyone, money nonsense is just a cover for worse things. A lot of the time it's just money. Acumen, why is person spurging? Well, why is anybody spurging? Isn't spurging good? You know, you could at least break the taillights on it. Yeah? Why are you hitting the obvious armored parts? At least break the red flashy taillight stuff. You know, get something out of all of this exercise you're carrying out. Oh. For some reason, I thought to myself that that would somehow become a stealth takedown or something. It didn't. Combat batarang, it's a combat batarang. The batarang's the combat. God, this combat system is so damn good. Ah, you can't. Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can. Gotta be careful with those combat takedowns. They lock you in place.
There's a supply of explosive gel in the trunk of...
God damn. Look what they've done to my baby. Now, why didn't I bring this initially?
Harley trashed the car. Looks like there was a scuffle.
Why did they do this to me car?
Around the Batmobile. There could be a clue as to where she took Gordon. I need to isolate a trail in the crime that'll lead me to Gordon.
And then Arch looks around, wondering why on God's good earth he went in here when he still doesn't have the hacky thingy and still can't unlock any doors. Pick up a secret map? Wow.
So, you have given in and taken my map. I hope it proves useful.
You know, Riddler, I am not, for even a second, going to engage with your nonsense. Not even for one.
Anyone seen the big bad bat? I warn you, he may look like an idiot and talk like an idiot, but don't let that fool you. He really is an idiot.
Alright, what am I looking for here? Detective mode. This was another thing that this game introduced that every other game then also introduced. Like, yeah, we gotta have a detective mode in our video game. And now every game has a detective mode in their video game. I'm currently wondering what exactly I'm supposed to be detecting. Scan the Batmobile crime scene area to isolate a forensic trail. Very well.
I just want everyone to know that I really appreciate all the hard work. You know, watching you guys is like a nice...
Strange. This is Gordon's pipe. Barbara gave it to him. There's no way he'd leave it.
Oh, yes. Attack of the stupid bungling...
Wild country. Gordon's favorite tobacco. Gordon's smarter than he looks. Left me a trail to follow. Oracle, I found a pipe. It has your father's initials carved on it.
It was a birthday gift I gave him last year. There's no way he'd leave it.
Exactly. He's left me a trail to follow. He's alive, Barbara. The security doors are locked. I'm going to have to find another way around to get back on Gordon's trail.
Carefully, Gordon parceled out small portions of tobacco to tell Batman where he was going. That's pretty impressive, can't lie. Thank God this place is decrepit and falling apart and can have walls blown apart. Spikes in the ceiling, always good. Loads of spikes in the ceiling, even better.
Don't you forget, search every nook and cranny. I want everyone found. Hey, I don't want anyone missing the party. I'm the host.
I think I needed the Batarang pulley thingy for that one. Resonates 1. I remember 50k for a single wrench, 500k for 4 toilets. Oh yeah, no, that happens all the time too. And that is black money, yes. The Norwegian army does the same thing, where they're purchasing like pieces like wrenches for $500,000 and stuff. Like nuts and bolts. Hi. Build something neat here. Oh, no, let me disturb you.
Let me remind all new residents of Joker Asylum that they are expected to follow one simple rule. punishment for not following this rule is death. No ifs, ands, or buts. You know what the best thing is about the rule?
Heresy is the question. Fire is the answer.
Anyways, I was talking about Harley Quinn like half an hour ago, and then I got sidetracked by the video game. Anyways, what you should do is you should set up a situation in which Harley is tempted and then eventually falls
Batman,
for committing minor ethical breaches.
What's Joker doing?
He's trying to take over the island piece by piece. It looks like medical is his next target. Has anyone got out of the building?
I saw a doctor try and get out. He was torn apart. Throw it in the water. He never stood a chance.
You wait here. I'll be back.
And slowly, the Joker will teach Harley to enjoy committing these minor medical or psychological violations of the code of conduct. And slowly this will work itself up and up. Because the point here isn't to blackmail Harley Quinn. The point isn't to be like, oh, Harley, you're on my side now, because if not, I'll blackmail you. No. The point is to make Harley crazy. That's the idea. Because she should begin as susceptible to going in little nutty putty, sure, but what should actually drive her batty is the Joker. She should not be crazy. I find that to be like a real, like, not necessarily a misunderstanding of her character, because that is kind of how she was initially written, as just like a crazy person. I think one of the original story was supposedly that she just fucked her professors to get her grades of psychology, etc. But she should initially actually be quite clever, because Harley Quinn herself is actually quite clever, as has been demonstrated on many occasions when she's momentarily gone solo and pulled off some pretty interesting things, along with, like Poison Ivy, for example.
Is this another one of those boring psych evaluation tests?
No, it's not. So, you're the famous Joker.
In the flesh. So, Doc, do you want me to look at the ink blots again? The first one is a kitten I had when I was a
Heresy is the question. Fire is the answer.
Let's see. A dead elephant. The third is a...
Funny. Now let's skip the jokes.
Skip the jokes? Hey, Sharpie, didn't she get my permanent record? Be quiet, clown.
Every doctor that has ever interviewed you claims a different type of psychosis. Everything from multiple personality disorders to, well, the list is endless.
I do my best.
Well, I don't believe it. Anything can be cured given a correct treatment.
And you think you can cure me?
Oh, I know I can.
And then the Joker, of course, is going to act to... Like, see, that's another one, good one, too. The Joker pretending that he's actually interested in being cured. And that little, oh, what, you think you can cure me? Oh, Doc, that would be great. Just as he plays that psychologist like all of the others. But yes, Harley should actually be fairly clever. And that should be the dangerous part about Harley Quinn, because... Again, this is kind of the same problem we have with the Joker, right? The Joker should not last 5 milliseconds in a fist fight against Batman, nor should Harley Quinn. Like, Harley Quinn's greatest claim to, like, combat finesse, I guess? Combat finesse or capability is that she's, like, a ballerina at one point. She did gymnastics, like, oh, okay. Does that necessarily qualify you for taking on a man who's mastered about 75 different forms of martial arts? I suspect not. In fact, I think it's probably going to get your ass kicked even worse, if anything. So having her actually be clever, and therefore be able to manipulate Batman, or even do a little bit of that thing that was in the Sherlock Holmes movies, where they're like so smart that they're kind of analyzing fighting patterns and stuff like that. That could work. Now, granted, I will also say that this is a bit of a problem that most of these settings have. Marvel, DC, where everything is like, oh wow, what's his superpowers? He's a genius. Wow, another one. You're sure there's a lot of them in this universe, ain't there? Yeah. There really is. There really, really is a lot of geniuses in these universes. Knock down thugs. I like that. I like the Batarang. I should use the Batarang more. So, again, have Harley be tricked. Slowly screwed over into becoming the Joker's puppet. By choice. Oh, hey, speak of the devil. Have her choose to become Harley Quinn. Don't have her tricked into it. Don't have her forced into it. Have her choose to be Harley Quinn. Over a long period of mental and psychological, well, torture, in essence. Because that also opens the potential window for a cure. See, that's the thing. I talked about this briefly in a couple of other videos, but the good ending for Harley Quinn is not to become simply like independent from the Joker and become an anti-hero. That's not the good ending. The good ending for Harley Quinn is not to simply leave the Joker, but still be crazy. The good ending for Harley Quinn is to not be crazy anymore. But, well, she is in essence a golden goose at this point, so we can't have that, I do guess. But I want Starguard. Maybe I'm blinder than I thought, but where is the calendar update listed? It'd be nice to not have to bother you about it, but I can't seem to find it. Also, Vladiana Milze. It's at the bottom of the screen. You see that at the bottom left, right? I've forgotten which way the wind turns. The bottom left corner there, that scrolly thing, there's the calendar updates. It's scrolling by right now. Now, it's not updated in real time, mind you, because I couldn't figure out how to do that on the moment, but there is the calendar as it stands, relatively speaking. Anyways, Harley! Harley.
Hey, scram, bats! This is my me time.
Where's Gordon?
Wouldn't you like to
over
know?
here.
Shut up!
Ah, you crazy.
You crazy bitch.
Harley! What's he doing here? It's too early.
I'm sorry, Puddin'. Don't be angry with me. Mwah!
Oh, you little minx. I can never stay mad at you.
Sorry, B-Man. You'll have to find another way. Bye-bye now.
No way past the security gate. Gotta find another route.
Gosh darn it, if only there was something in my fancy pack of super gadgets that could disrupt void shields. I don't know who the hell set up this entire place to be guarded by mother-humping void shields, but they did.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Can you imagine the security budget of this place? I mean, holy hell. And yet it still gets broken out of constantly. Jesus.
Service guarantees citizenship.
One really would think that with a budget capable of producing impenetrable force fields every 5 feet,
Can you do more?
you'd have some sort of safeguards against this sort of nonsense. I don't know, electrified floors? Just install, gas dispensers in all of the walls? Every time one of the inmates gets a little bit uppity, you just fill absolutely everything with mustard gas? That'd be funny. Ooh. During the First World War, near the ending of the conflict, the Germans came up with a cute little thing which, I don't remember the full derpy-ass name of it, but they called it Blue Cross, as contrast to Yellow Cross, which was mustard gas, which was primarily used defensively because it stayed around for a very long time.
I want all the doctors rounded up. Search every
Blue
inch of the
Cross
medical building.
was a cute little idea where they figured, like, okay, not enough English and French people are dying to the gas, and they're putting on their little dumbass gas masks. We consider this to be cheating. How do we get them to not put on their gas masks? Oh, I know. How about we make them sneeze a lot? And that's what Blue Cross did. It annoyed the nasal passages and caused, you know, coughing, general discomfort, sneezing and stuff like that to make it very uncomfortable to wear a gas mask. Clever. Nolly, Starlight Glimmer, at last! Art, I finally got my Inquisition Rosetta in Darktide, and I'm now in the Inquisition. What's that mean for me exactly? In Darktide, that you're elevated cannon fodder, in that case? Well, but being given a Rosetta, can you become like an adept in that game? Like a trainee? Wait, is it the right way? I don't want to go the right way. I want to go the wrong way, because the wrong way might have stuff. Wrong way? Wrong way? Aha, wrong way. Perfect. And Guile Guy 52. Problem is smart character requires smart writers. Yes.
So what was it that gave it away? The big green glowing...
That is unironically a big problem, yes. You can only write a character can only be as clever as the writer. This is true. This is absolutely true. But, I mean... In the case of, like, what I'm talking about, all you'd really need to do is look up, like, a series of ethical guidelines. Like, okay, what is a psychologist not allowed to do, right?
Why does he need the doctor?
And then figure out how to make the Joker force Harley, or not force, trick Harley, important distinction, to violate those guidelines. And then, basically, make a incentive out of it. Like, this is not where I want to be at all. Like, my god, yeah, this is a terrible place to be. Whew. Making incentives out of it. Fetishize it. You know, that's an easy way to do it. A bit of a lazy one, admittedly, but it's a nice and effective way to do it. Make the character derive a certain twisted, perverted pleasure from committing these violations. Because then you've got something that is, in essence, a motivation in and of themselves. Oh, hey, Is Killer Croc an about, is she? He? Is Killer Croc a she? Might be, you don't know. It's a lazy justification, but it's a simple and effective one. Why does the character do this? Well, because the character gets its rocks off to it, that's why. I was kind of hoping I could, like...
Service guarantees citizenship.
There we go. It's a crew. I need to figure out how to use that crew against my enemies. Gosh darn it, you're going the wrong way. Wait, are you coming over here? You coming over here? This is a really clever trap I've made, and I kind of want to see it actually do something now. No? You're not. You're all the way up there. Well, shit. Well, never mind me, I guess. Ooh. Corner cover. Well, I guess I could just wait for them to come all the way around here. I don't even know if this drop will hurt them. I guess it's not exactly the greatest drop in human... Oh, he's coming. He's coming. He's a-coming. He's a-coming, chat. How do I... That's how. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Let me get my trap off. Yeah. Let me get that trap off. No! Fucking hate. I just hate. I don't even need a reason anymore. I just hate. Fucking little piece of shit. Oh.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Maybe. No. Come on, it's such a good trap too. Yeah. I shouldn't be down here. I feel a bit trapped down here. I should not be here. I should be somewhere else, somewhere higher. A more elevated position from which... Is it finally happening? It's finally... Oh. Aha! No! No. That's the wrong button, chat. That's the wrong button. Alright, well, hey, at least I've got a lot of them. I'm sure somebody will walk by one of my explosive thingies at some point. I hope. I hope by a desire. All my hopes, all my desires. Oh, no, don't go up there. So, if I grab that guy, will that guy notice? I mean, I feel like this will not be the stealthiest takedown in the history of the universe, but...
Heresy's the question.
You never know.
Fire is the answer.
Hey, get off me!
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Did that make you feel a little bit sussy-wussy? Sussy-bussy? No? Nice.
Service guarantees citizenship.
So, can they cut you down?
What do we do now? I'll knock you down when I'm done with the gun.
Nope, they're just gonna give up on his ass. I'm sorry, Frank. I never liked you very much to begin with.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
God, this is like Mark Hamill's. Oh, get on there, get on there, get on there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Please, please, please don't let all of this preparation be for naught. Go on, my boy. Go on, my boy. Yes! Yes, finally! It happened! And that did knock him the fuck out. It did, indeed, indeed. No, 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 no.
What are you doing?
What are you doing, Bats? What are you doing to me?
What
are you doing to me, Bats? Is that guy just gonna stand there? I feel like he is. What are you doing to me, Bats?
What happened? I can't breathe. We'll come back when the bat is dead.
Yes. Yes, come back over here. You can't see me, despite this being a remarkably well-illuminated room and everything. Oh.
Is anyone feeling a little stressed down there? Your heart racing? Well, get a grip and stop that, or I'll fix your blood pressure permanently.
See, that's a pretty good motivation, honestly. Like, having the Joker for a boss is a pretty good reason to do dumb things, like trying to fight the Batman, for example. I think they're on the same level, so I shouldn't... Oh. I see what the video game desires for me to do here. Can I just, like... I know what the video game desires of me. I understand, video game. I get it. Kablammy. Yay! That guy is definitely fucking dead. I just want to point that out. That man is dead. He just took a brick to the face at point-blank range. That man is sad.
Is anyone gonna help me? Hello? I need help here.
There we go. Whee. And you stay down. That man is very sad. Very, very sad.
Is there a doctor in the house? No? I seem to have a pile of wounded henchmen that need medical attention.
Wounded. Merely unconscious. There's a difference.
You're safe now.
Hello there, woman taken directly out of a
I don't know what happened.
German film,
One minute
circa
we were doing
1930s.
amazing rounds, and the next, armed thugs burst into the room and took us hostage.
Did they have anyone with them?
They took someone into the elevator. I couldn't tell who it was.
They obviously didn't want to be followed. The elevator appears to have been powered down. You're going to be okay here.
We'll be fine.
What about the others? We heard gunfire. They could be dead. We should go and help.
Oh no, I forgot. Dr. Kellerman was in the patient observation room, and Dr. Chen went to surgery.
And Dr. Young went to X-ray.
Okay, stay here. I'll find the other doctors.
Batman saved us. I never really believed he existed.
Okay?
How? How did you not really believe he existed? How? I mean, this is... I'm pretty sure this is fairly obvious in this universe by now, surely. I mean, he's not exactly stealthy. Well... Father Jack the Enlightened, Killer Croc is no killer crack. Respect her pronouns. Bigot. That's a good point, yeah, we should. Republic 63, I want to make a wager with you, Art. If Stalker 2 does release on the 20th, I'll cover the purchase for you. If it releases on time, you stream it. Well, I am streaming it regardless, so... Because it'll probably be fun if it releases, when it releases in the next 10 years. Nolly, Starlight Glimmer. Okay, well, if you exist... Help. If you existed in 40k, you poor soul, what would receiving a Rosetta mean for you? Like if I showed it around? Well, you would be able to order people around, which is useful. They might also try to kill you, because they might think that you're trying to arrest them, which is unfortunate. But it does also mean that you have access to, in essence, infinite resources. That's cool.
Project Titan's goal is to create a test bed to fully probe our special cases in a safe, risk-free manner.
Good. That means some of the bitches
Our goal is to cure the more
Evening. Project Titan. Seriously. We need to stop experimentation on making super soldiers. We really do. It never works out very well, ever. It's the exact same story in every one of these universes. At one point, I just want to find an audio log where it's like, the super soldier broke free. I fucking told them about this. I told them about this multiple times. I told them, hey, should we really be making a super soldier that we can't contain? Should we really be making an enormous bulletproof monster thing with barely controlled rage issues? And should we really be containing him in what in essence a glass cage? Is this intelligent? But will they listen? No. Oh, think of the military benefits, they kept saying. Oh, think of the army, our army contract, oh. Think about it, we could sell this to the army. Ah, yes, the army. The army. I'm sure the army would sign on toot sweet to a program that transforms all of their soldiers into uncontrollable, killing, bestial monstrosities, incapable of any sort of organization or order whatsoever, that will, best case scenario, run screaming towards the objective to be cut to pieces by heavy machine gun fire, and worst case scenario, will simply start eating all of its friends. I don't see any potential tactical problems with this situation whatsoever. Does the video game allow me to drop him to his death? It does. That's too bad for him.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Well, he's dead.
Can't let that man die. I have to clear the room of toxin as quickly as possible.
I think he's already dead, bruh. You know, I think he already gone. I think we're past that point now. Oh, how do you control this thing? No. Alright, well, don't worry. Oh, you have a cooldown. Why on God's good earth do you have a cooldown? I think he's dead already. I mean, he already said, like, whoever's in the room with the Joker toxin is dead, right? That dude dead. Dapra dead. No. Okay, this is gonna take a few tries. Or, alternatively, I could just, you know, stop making it so goddamn difficult for myself. That is an alternative, chat. That is an alternative. I don't know if it's a good one, but it is an alternative. I don't know, I feel like I lose out on something, though, if I do it that way. Oh. Batman, you silly girl. You silly girl, Batman. There you go. Now, the fact is, Captain America worked out well in Marvel, even though they intend to make another like 300 super soldiers before Dr. Erkins got assassinated. Well, sort of. In the case of Captain America, though, wasn't there some evil version of Captain America? I swear to God there was. And I'm not talking about US Agent, because US Agent did nothing wrong, by the way. US Agent did absolutely nothing wrong. Nothing wrong whatsoever. He was on the board, he was. But I think there was, not Hydra Cap. I thought there was another one that used the same formula that got evil. Why was Red Skull powerful? Like, how did Red Skull get his superpower nonsense again? Was that the thing? Because wasn't there a whole thing about them stealing the formula? Maybe I'm misremembering. It has been a while. There.
All three bands agree. We got full power. Room should be empty anytime now.
Nice surprise! Batman arrived just in the nick of time. Next time, Cash, I'll just shoot you. Be done with it.
Animal document broken arrow. Our servers don't work. I saw they did a patch today. I'm excited to try it out again and see if it works. Like a 3 gig patch, so maybe. Hey, who knows? Possibly. Yeah, you're definitely dead. No, your chest is moving, somehow. Why is there just a... We've got a thing here that's just transferring blood from one bag to another. Alright, seems silly, but who am I to judge? I am not a medical expert. Perhaps moving blood from one bag to another bag is actually pretty important.
I shouldn't have left intensive treatment. I would have made sure that freak stayed where he belonged.
Right, well, I have saved you now. You may thank me. I still can't get through those because I still need the bat claw thingy. So, did I do my objective now? Yes, I did. Okay, onwards and upwards.
There is still medical staff needing my help.
I know. Batman is on the case. Batman.
Please remain calm.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Our findings have led to debates about whether psychosis is in itself neurotoxic, and whether potentially damaging changes to the brain are related to the length of psychotic episodes. Project Titan allows us to strengthen the individual's ability to cope with such changes. Early results were promising, but it was only after the arrival of Patient X that our expectations were raised. Patient X was the catalyst that led to a full-scale adoption of the Titan process. We must all thank our benefactors for this opportunity.
That's actually an interesting idea.
And offer a wide range of medical, surgical.
It is probably true that long-term psychosis would be damaging to the psyche, isn't it? Because I mean, if you're being crazy and you're doing crazy things, if you eventually become a non-crazy person, surely all of the crazy shit you've done will still continue to haunt you. Thus, the psychosis will continue to inflict damage on even a sane mind. That's actually kind of interesting. I hadn't thought of that. But I want Starguard. Is the ticker not supposed to show the bottom half-ish of calendar 2? Or is that not working as intended? I plead blindness if I'm mistaken. Vladiana Milze. It should show everyone, but it scrolls slowly. But it shows everyone who is currently on the calendar, first and second. There are 10 on the first calendar and 12 on the second. Now, Various, there have been a few evil caps like Red Skull, although it was a different formula. Even more in the Ultimate Universe, since most superpowers in that timeline were because of attempts at recreating the Super Soldier program. Oh, there you go. And Rebelag sounds like the one Assassinarum temple with the Tyrannid Crute Monstrosity's Straussor Pikachu face. How could it have turned on us? How could it have turned on us indeed? Well, things aren't looking good for you, buddy. That seems to be a saw contraption on your head right there.
Don't speak. You're safe now.
But it's a trap.
I know. Just not for me.
It's true. You really are the world's greatest detective. How did you do that, Bats? Oh, what the hell? Get down there, boys. See if he can detect being punched in the face.
Assassin's Creed Combat. Simply continue pressing the counter button until all of your enemies fall over. That is actually a very valid way of playing this game. It is a great way of playing this game. Now, you gotta be a little bit careful, because sometimes they'll throw shit at you. So, there is that. And this is the tutorial where we're introducing this sometimes they will throw shit at you reality. God damn it, I mistyped the blue. Damn it. I have to actually time this or something. Fuck. Assassin's Creed was one of the first games that did this. It was one of the weirder moments in video gaming where I realized whilst I was completely surrounded by Templar Knights, I'm pretty sure, all carrying like chainmail, body armor, using long swords and stuff, and there I am, some little brown boy about to get butt-fucked 7 ways till Sunday, armed with nothing more than a knife and a bad attitude. That I'm not in any danger. If I simply continue to press the parry button whenever one of the ginormous, heavily armored super knights try to beat me to death with a blunt object, I can beat a literally infinite number of bad guys, or, well, good guys, really, simply because they're all chivalrous gentlemen, you see. They will attack me one by one, never two at a time, because, you know, that would just be unsportsmanlike, and it turns out that the inmates of Arkham Asylum, they went to that exact same combat school. You know, they could be grabbing Batman, holding him, you know, going for his legs, attacking him many people at a time, wrestling him and all that shit, but again, it would just be dastardly unfair, wouldn't it? And hey, these people may be psychotic, true, they're insane, they're murderers, killers, and all that nonsense, but they do have a sense of innate honor amongst thieves, you know? Anyways, this is taking too long. Let me take the combat seriously for a second. Oh, he's fine. Don't worry about him. Just a little concussed, that's all. There we go. Oh. Please, do tell me if you can't breathe.
You're too full of yourself, Bats. I'm just softening you up. Think of this as a preview to the main event. You'll see.
I'm sorry. I tried to tell you. I couldn't speak.
Relax, you're safe now. I can handle these low-life thugs.
I can handle these low-life thugs. It's true. Did I unlock any more toys yet? I don't think I did I? Oh. I really should do the throwing thingy. I never play with the throwing thingy. I should do the throwing thingy. I'm sure the throwing thingy is fun and engaging.
Remember, a happy patient is a quiet patient.
Well, I'm sure I can keep it a secret any longer. I've got two old friends coming to the party. One of them is just terrified you'll leave without saying hello. The other, well, let's just say he's going to be surprised to see you, and you will be to see him.
My God.
When Amadeus Arkham built this
Right, so...
fine institution, you would have believed it would be the premier psychiatric evaluation and rehabilitation center it has become. Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated here. But
the so-called super criminals. It's a silly little term we use to describe people who have committed many hundreds of thousands of murders. You know, people who are planning to potentially blow up Gotham with nuclear bombs. Ah, silly willies. How would one define a super criminal, I wonder? Like, what? Body count? The methods used? Whether or not they dress up first? Because, I mean, you can certainly argue that there's been some pretty heavy-duty serial murderers over the course of, you know, human history. Some pretty heavy-duty ones. Some worse than others. Some that take a certain pleasure in torturing their victims before going to town on them. Pretty nasty. Some of them even have pretty significant body count, so would we designate those as super criminals? Or would they only be super criminals if they do something wacky, you know, zany? That's just that. Presentation, indeed.
I have done exactly as you've asked.
Look, you think I care? Stop your whining and listen good. If anyone goes near you without Joker's express permission, then I've been ordered to make sure you are taken out ASAP. Looks like you're a bargaining chip. Gotta tell you, the boss is all over this job.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Brains on the inside and out.
I am quite aware that this job, as you call it, requires friends. What I want to know is why you chose me. Did Joker specify me? Why don't you let me talk to him? I'm sure we can settle this.
Lady, if I have to tell you once more, I am going to hurt you. You understand? Shut the hell up. If the boss wants to talk to you, he'll talk to you. Till then, keep that trap of yours zipped.
Wow. Women. I too do dislike women. Talk too much. Anyways, congratulations on surviving that room filled with fucking rock shrapnel. Jesus, I would have expected at least one of those to catch you in the noggin, but no. Good luck.
What's going on? They were talking like they were in control. Is it true the Joker escaped?
Unfortunately, yes. But not for long.
I'd been studying Joker's case for months when he broke out. The warden was very specific he wanted Joker cured.
Bad publicity will affect his campaign for mayor.
That'll be the least of it. God, I almost forgot. They said they were moving through the facility, hunting down the other doctors.
Not a problem. All staff have been rescued. You'll be safer if you remain here.
Yeah, you'll be totally safe here. I mean, sure, the entire facility is under the control of a bunch of murderous goons who are roaming the halls unchallenged, but you'll be fine if you just stay right there. She's not gonna be fine, chat. She's dead. Can I cut these things? I can't. They're very pliant. Now, in fairness, I think it's the costume. There are some fairly benign supercriminals. That's true as well. The costume would make a degree of sense, yes, that it's... Oh hey, a new tutorial enemy.
And move slowly to their accommodation.
Excuse me, sir, I'm just,
Arkham Asylum.
So... Okay, so I can't dodge you, but I can throw my cape in your face. Right, we're making the combat more complicated. I'm not allowed to simply just... Oops. I am no longer allowed to simply press the mouse button anymore, chap. I have been forbidden. I must now use the middle mouse button on occasion as well. We have evolved from 1-button combat to 2-button combat to 3-button combat now. Jesus. Are those shotgun shells? They are. Who is wielding a shotgun around here?
Our website contains everything you
Mechanics on duty, Arch. You bar down there gets to... Your bar down there gets to Lumi, then resets itself. So there are people on the calendar with less than $430 for silk. There... Does it only get to Lumi? Oh, there must be like a numbers count in it then. But yes, there are people under Lumi. I think silk is actually the one at the end of the list right now. Let me just note that donation down for her. Well, if it gets to Lumi, it gets to, you know, most of them. It's not too bad. Not too bad, yeah, close enough for government business. Ariel from My Little Mermaid is at the bottom of the list at recent count with $179.
High quality of care coupled with Arkham Asylum's convenient location have ensured...
Did you find them? Are they okay?
Yes, they're safe now.
Batman.
I hate that rip in my suit. I hate it.
I need to get back to the mansion. All my research notes are there. We can't risk Joker getting his hands on them.
It's not safe, Doctor. The island's a war zone. You won't stand a chance.
It's my life's work. You really don't have the authority to...
I'll get her there, Batman. You ask me, it's about time for a little payback.
I don't like it, but... Who called the elevator?
Wasn't us. It's coming from the lower floor.
Cash, take Dr. Young. Get her notes and then find somewhere safe to hold up. Everyone else, go to the observation room. Barricade yourselves in.
The boss says he's in here somewhere.
Bad guys. Bad lads. Bad boys? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? That was not a very good movie. Honestly, I can't lie. It was not a very good movie. Bad Boys was not a great movie. It didn't get a whole lot better, honestly. Like, oof. But, you know, it's one of the earlier Will Smith appearances, and there's a certain charm to that alone, you know. It's Will Smith. We all love Will Smith, so long as he doesn't feature in anything that has to do with a book, mind you. God, I wish this was 2009 YouTube, because in that case, I would make a comment right now about books and black people and kryptonite, but details. Because Will Smith is to books what kryptonite is to Superman. Yeah, that's what I was going for. That's what I was going for right there. He just can't do book movies. He just cannot do book movies. He violates them in ways that should, frankly, be very, very, very illegal. And he seems to love doing them too, that's the bigger problem. I am Robot, that was awful. I am Legend, that was awful. God, he just needs to be barred from doing book movies, that's it. Everything else, it's fine, it's not a problem. He can do all of the other stuff, that's nemo problemo. Just not books, just not books. And back up again. Yes, yes, come over here. Now, Men in Black, true chat, Men in Black was pretty good. Men in Black was pretty neato cheeto. But, unfortunately, like oh so many things, they then decided like, oh, that was pretty cool. People quite enjoyed that. How about we just do that again? And again, and again, and again, and again, and again, until you hate everything about it. Yeah. That's the problem that we keep running into. Something becomes popular because it's good, and then the critically the critically uncreative pieces of shits that somehow, through sheer unadulterated luck more so than anything else, made the first thing good, decide to simply do that another 17 times. Why did you do that? I thought the explosion would kill you. No. Alright, lesson learned. Explosives do not actually knock people out unless you drop them like 2 feet, or unless you blow a wall up out them. Okay, this is a valuable lesson that I have now learned. I will remember this lesson for next time so that I don't get shot again. Convenient elevator is convenient.
Metal box hanging precariously over a deadly drop. What say I just blow the emergency brakes and drop you like a sack of puppies? Say good night, bats. Boom! Only kidding.
Yeah, you wouldn't do that.
Now a few more surprises.
See, this is a really great scene, though. This is an excellent scene because that is exactly what the Joker would do. That is exactly what the Joker would do. He'd just be like, oh, I could do this, but of course I'm not going to because that'd be boring. Now, I will make one argument here. Batman has got a gas mask. Like, he has a gas mask always on him because, you know, half of his fucking enemies use gas against him. And yet, here he doesn't have the gas mask. Like, why not? Why don't you have the gas mask? Honestly, Batman, at this point, why don't you wear a bat mask all the time? Just incorporate it into your goddamn cowl or something.
Ooh, it looks like the good doctor has started early. Your appointment is for hours. I'm sure you'll be buzzed. Tell me, bats, what are you really scared of?
Bats. I do really hate bats.
Failing to save this cesspool of a city? Not finding the commissioner in time? Me in a thong?
To be fair, that would be kind of terrifying. Can't lie. Now, failures. How would Agent K from MIB fare as an Inquisitor? Poorly. Very poorly. For the simple reason that even the more radical elements of Men in Black are far too accepting of alien life. He'd get tricked and his soul sucked out through his rectum probably on his first day on the job, honestly. It wouldn't go well.
Please, help me, Batman!
Meow. Ow. Well, the Space Cowboy 33, that's a good name. For 30.99 ass. I don't know what that means. Let this go toward a RimWorld Anomaly playthrough. I've already done one of those. It's already on my channel. You can watch it. I have one. Just, I'm sure I wasn't intelligent enough to make a playlist out of it, but if you just search RimWorld, there should be a RimWorld playthrough on this channel already. I wouldn't mind playing it again, though. That's a fun game. RimWorld's a good game. Commissioner! My god, I will save you now. I'll save you from the monsters. Oh, shit. My eyes are looking a bit weird. Oh no, he dead.
Heresy's the question.
I'm sorry.
Fire is the answer.
Failing friends. Yeah, that is probably Batman's greatest fear. Failing friends. Oh, and rejection. Now Barbara is gonna be like, God damn you, Batman, you piece of shit.
I'm sorry. The number you've dialed isn't available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Oh, Boogs.
Barbara, are you there?
Please hang up your phone.
Bugs. I don't feel like Batman would be worried about bugs. Like, I don't think Batman would be worried about bugs at all. I think he would just step on them nonchalantly, casually, just squishing them underfoot like splash, 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 splash. Meanwhile, Scarecrow is on the other side looking at that like, you know, Batman, that usually freaks people out. Can't you pretend to be at least a little bit, you know, bothered by it or something? Because you should be bothered about that. You really should. I remember, I was out walking and when I was in Austria last time, a while ago. And I was just walking along the street and it had been raining, so all of the little snails had decided to waffle out onto the streets. Yes, video game, why are you so loud? I'm telling a story about that time I stepped on a snail. Ah, the glowing one, that's probably the one. Give me. No! The true tether is being stuck! Ah! Oh, there you go. A collectible, says chat. Collectible? Collectible? No, I don't see no collectible. I feel like the game is trying to send me a message. Maybe then I'm supposed to turn around. Well, I don't give a fuck like this. Whoa! No? Oh. I'd expected a boo. I'd expected an ooga booga. Martha? Wayne? Dad? Dad!
Father, you should have stood up to him, son. Like a man.
I'm so sorry, Dad. I was 9. I didn't have batarangs yet. Mom!
Mom?
You know, that's kind of hot in a weird way. Don't get me wrong, like it's a little bit cold, you know. I'm not advocating for it. I'm just saying, Mummy still looks good. That's all I'm saying. Mum, Dad? Oh no, it's just Dr. Crane. Hi there.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
But anyways, yes, I was out. Oh, I remember this. This is a cool segment of the game. I was out walking and I stepped on a snail, and I swear to God, that ruined my entire night. Like, god damn it, there's a bug in my fucking shoe now. It's squashed underneath my shoe. I will never feel comfortable ever again. Like, that's how normal people react, just to squashing a bug. And Batman would just walk all over those bugs, like squish, 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 not giving the slightest fuck whatsoever. Father Jack the Enlightened, how much you want to bet Joker in the Thong is Gordon's fear? I don't know, I think Gordon might like it.
You're in my world now.
I think Gordon might actually like that. Now that Joker 2 has confirmed that the best way to cure the Joker is to have him be viciously anally raped by people, I think Gordon might actually see the benefit in just, like, doing that to him, you know? Oh no! Batman, why did you never rape the Joker? It could have solved the problem. It could have saved so many lives. If you just bent that psycho motherfucker over a barrel and pounded his Patuta scooter until it cracked. Batman, don't you have a bat dildo in that bag of yours? A bat banger? Is it electronic? Does it vibrate? Does it shake? Does it pierce? Ooh. No! I keep forgetting the spacebar is the fucking run. I keep... Uh-oh. Oh. Run, Batboy, run! But yeah, no, a bat dildo would be the best weapon against the Joker. You know, he holds it up and he presses a button on the bottom and like iron flangs open up around it like ching. This Joker is going up your ass now. It will hurt. But don't worry. It won't kill you.
Can you hear me? Bruce, what's going on?
Oracle, I'm okay.
What happened? I lost contact. Are you sure you're all right? Have you found my dad?
I'm fine. Had a little run-in with Scarecrow, slowed me down. I'll get back to you in a bit.
That was some really great voice acting too, there, because you could hear his voice. It didn't crack or anything, but you could hear just the tiniest bit of softness in it, couldn't you? Oh, Kevin Conroy was so fucking good. Shift throw. Damn, that sounds complicated. God, he was so good. He was so goddamn good. We did not understand how good he was. And then working a little bit of electricity in there, you know. Plus, of course, as we all know, the dildo of consequences rarely arrives lubed. Dean's Mark Hamill's really gone downhill since Kamala lost. Now he's taken over the asylum he was sent to. He did do that. It's a bit weird. Roblox623, I've wondered about Joker having an actual fear of anything. In the Nightfall comic series, Scarecrow's full-on blasts him in the face with the Fiend Toxin, and it does absolutely nothing to him.
Must have affected me more than I thought.
Are you lost, little bat?
Yeah, a little bit.
Having trouble
Little
figuring
bit.
out what's real and what's just a figment of your
Heresy's the
twisted
question.
little mind?
Fire is the answer.
Same here. Just roll with it, bats. It gets easier once you get in. It really does.
It really does. Oh, hi. Hello there. Didn't see you there. I'm really glad I turned around. Otherwise, that could have been real unfortunate for me. What was I on about? Shift, click,
Service
shift.
guarantees citizenship.
Listen, no more tricks. Just one last puzzle and you can add more. And a little more.
I need to figure out how to throw, because I'm sure that'll be useful at some point. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. What was I talking about before I was so rudely interrupted by the video gaming at me? Oh yes, right. Yes, the Joker does have a fear. The Joker's fear is killing Batman. That's the Joker's fear. The Joker's fear is killing Batman, because if he kills Batman, he gets rid of his only playmate. He gets rid of the only guy who understands him. Or even worse, you know what would also freak the fuck out of the Joker? Normalcy. Joker finding himself with a white picket fence and Harley Quinn cooking dinner. That would freak the shit out of him too. And then him acting completely normal as well. Alright, sorry video game, I'm gonna go in the opposite direction because I'm hoping that you tried to hide something good from me. Come on. No? Piece of shit video game. How dare you. Can't forever. P. Diddy for prison warden. Hashtag Ariel. P. Diddy for prison warden. P. Diddy for prison playmate of the year. Yes. Yes, prison playmate of the year. That's what I like. P. Diddy for prison playmate. First day, a big guy approaches him in the yard. You got a pretty mouth. Must be all them vocal exercises. Yeah, boy. Steel beams. Damn.
Your precious police commissioner is just through the glass. Take a look. Harley's under strict instructions to kill the old man if any of my guys even think you're in the room. They're patrolling down there. I've told them all you're on the way. So here's the deal. If you can find a way to get to Harley without anyone realizing, I'll give you your next present. Fail, and the old Carter dies. Hell, I may even give you Harley. It looks like you could use a new sidekick.
See, Mark, you're joking, but that's actually Batman now. I ain't fucking shitting you. That is actually Batman now in 2024. I'm sure they were writing there, it's like, wow, isn't that silly? Like, Harley Quinn is Batman's sidekick. Oh, what an insane world. Meanwhile, in 2024, yeah, no, she basically is. She has a batsuit and everything. That is a thing that has actually happened. The world is worse off for it.
He wants the old man kept safe from Batman. Anyone gets near him, and it won't be me carrying the can.
No problem. Nothing's getting past me. Batman'll be a dead man, and I'll be famous.
Whatever. Get over there and keep looking.
See, I don't even mind the idea of figuring out a way to redeem... Oh, hi.
Listen up, boys. The commissioner's just dying for one of you to spot the Bat Freak. When you do, Harley offs the old man. I've got a shiny prize for the one who sees it first.
I am not at all opposed to the idea of a redemption story of sorts for Harley Quinn. In fact, I think it could be rather interesting. They were kind of setting this up in Batman the Animated Series here and there as well, about how they... Is this safe? This is not safe. This is foolish. I hope you're blind over there. Yes, you are. Thank fuck. Any gargoyles or something? No? No gargoyles. That is damnably unfortunate. No, don't. But the way you've got to do it, you can't just make her an anti-hero, or you can't just hand wave it away either. Like, oh, you know, the Joker was like mean to her like one too many times, and she was like, fuck you, Joker, I hate you now. Because Harley Quinn, as I've talked about on multiple occasions now, is defined by the Joker. That's the problem. Even when she is breaking away from the Joker, you are simply continuing the problem. You are defining Harley Quinn by the Joker. What is she doing? She is breaking away from the Joker. Thus, she is still just Harley Quinn, you know.
Heresy's the question.
The Joker's sidekick.
You really should color that hair of yours. All that...
Mom. You've got to find a way to redeem her that hasn't got to do with the Joker. That's the only way you make Harley Quinn truly independent. Otherwise, she's always just going to be Harley Quinn, except she'll be angry at the Joker at the time.
I don't know what it is.
What a blab about! Spoiling the surprise.
Be quiet.
Oh, am I getting to you? Am I? Good.
Leans down, rubs Harley's ass once. Just once, then walks on. Gordon looks over. Batman. He looks back. What? Checking for weapons, Gordon.
Wants Dr. Young's login. Never mind that. Get behind me. Now. Bane.
Venom from my blood must stop her.
Sorry, has Bane. The good doctor won't...
Also, I would cut him down, like now, by the way.
Fire is the answer.
Yep, see, because if you wait for a little bit too long, they're gonna start pumping. Yes, exactly. And then he gets all freaky and shit. You should have cut him down when he asked. Like, there was every opportunity there to avoid this boss fight, but nope, here we are. For some reason, Batman really enjoys being grabbed by Bane. Boiler room. Hey. I wonder if there's some kind of timing things that I need to do here to, like, you know, make him blow up or something. Okay, that's not how that works. Come on, Bane. Come on. Come on, baby Bane. Come on. No Bane. Bad Bane. Bad. Bad Bane. Yep. Oh, well. That achieved dangerously little, didn't it? Yep. Oh. Oh, I see. So you throw a batarang at him, and that blinds his ass for a little bit. Yep. Ow. Well, that didn't work out very well either. At some point, I'll get used to the entire idea of using space to run. Just, you know, not now.
I will break you this time.
This? Yeah. No? Ah, ride him, Batman. Ride him now. Oh, maybe I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. Yeah, come on, Bane. What kind of a pussy are you, Bane? Bane, bro? Brother Bane? Oh, he hurts himself every time he runs into a wall. Well, that's nice. Silly Bane, silly Bane. I will crush you like a bat, like a bug. Bam, 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 bam. Bane, you really gotta stop hurting yourself, bro. Like, it's not good for you. It's not good for me. It's not good for any of us. We're having a very abusive relationship here. It's not good. What are we? Two lesbians? You hit me. Oh no, this is gonna hurt. Nope, it isn't. Eh. Screw you, Bane! Also, I really need to learn how to throw people, but, well, a little busy right now. Also, I need to not just, ow, spam the fucking counter button. I'm overestimating how useful the counter button is. Because it does have a cooldown. It does have a very generous window, but it does have a window.
Harrison's the question. Fire is the answer.
It does have a very generous window, but it does have a window. Here, Bane. Here. Have batarangs. Have many batarangs. You know, in common with somebody like Bane, you would imagine that Batman would just do this, honestly. He'd just keep throwing batarangs at him. He'd grapple up to the roof and then just start throwing batarangs at his backpack until he cut all of the lines. He'd just sit up there on a gargoyle somewhere, leering down at him like, you're a dumb bitch, Bane. Or the grappling hook thingy, that would work too. Grappling hook is little things. My shoulder hurts.
Batman, you okay?
I'm fine, Jim. Where's Quinn?
Gone. Must have gotten loose while Bane was throwing you around.
We need to get you off the island.
I'm not a rookie.
I can handle myself.
Damn, I knew I should have finished him off or something.
I will break you, Batman. Then the Bruja. No, Bane. This time I break you.
Car! Bank. Damn, that's expensive. But hey, at least he's sad. Escaped, but sad.
Jim, get back to the mainland. It's too dangerous here.
I don't like leaving you here.
Radio claims he's planted bombs all over Gotham. Gotham will panic. You're needed there.
We're ready to go now, sir.
Bane called Dr. Young Bruja. What does it mean?
It's Spanish for witch.
Witch. I don't know why he keeps sacrificing his car all the time.
Oracle, go through the city's computers. Pull up all you can find on Dr. Young. I'll go through anything you find once I get to the cave.
A bat cave on Arkham Island?
I built it years ago. It's best to plan ahead for situations like this.
How'd you manage to keep this a secret?
It's me, remember?
So do you think Dr. Young's been experimenting with venom? The same chemical that turns Bane into that animal?
Yes, I'm worried. Bane seemed even more powerful than usual. Joker wants the venom, and that can only be trouble.
I'm heading to Dead Man's Point in Arkham North. I'll contact you once I'm in the Batcave.
The Batcave. Also, now that I have a moment, in all fairness, I do love the idea that the director of Joker 2 reads too many of those Commissioner Gordon demanding power rape the Joker green next from Cole. Hi, it's a solution to the problem. MS next in one. The only thing Joker fears is the creeper. Or the creeper beeper. Leg 623, or as overused as it is, the combo between Joker and Batman at the end of The Killing Joke is touching in a way. Joker acknowledges Batman's efforts but can't quite take that step. Almost like chorus. Kind of. Like, I just like the idea that the Joker is just batshit insane, that he's just actually unironically crazy. And as somebody who is actually unironically crazy, he is going to have actually unironically crazy motivations for the things he does. You know? It entirely makes sense, really, that the Joker is doing what he's doing just because he thinks it's funny. Like, okay, from a twisted mind, sure, that actually makes sense. That is a perfectly fine rationale for a character like the Joker. And thus, if he ever gets rid of his playmate, well, he's gonna be sad about it. Now, how did I do that throwy thing again? I need to actually try and remember that. Shift plus throw. Okay.
He's here!
Hey there.
You want some of this?
Shift. Plus throw. Shift plus. It ain't doing shit. It ain't doing something. Skittles. Shift plus throw. Shift plus throw. Shift plus throw.
This'll hurt.
Is it a combo thing? Do I need to get like a certain amount of modifier before I can do it? That's a bit gay. Max combo bonus. Okay, so I guess I need to purchase the combo upgrades then. Oh well. But yeah, I like the idea of him just being crazy. I like villains that are actually just crazy, okay? You know, not every villain needs to have like a grand raison for what they're doing. Not every villain needs to be Thanos. Like, this is a problem that we've had with recent media, where we've tried to turn everybody into Thanos, because the whole like, oh, Thanos has like a thing and he makes like sense and stuff. He's doing like balance. People started doing that, and now that became like the only villain possible. Now everyone is doing that, which means it's not very unique anymore, now is it? How do I get over there then? It's not very unique at all. It is fine for a villain to just be crazy. It is fine for a villain to just be evil. Like, these are actually decent motivations in and of themselves. Or indeed, simply just have the villain's motivations be nebulous. Like, you can't quite figure out why he's doing stuff. That works too. Not everything needs to be explained in some Meiku Sensu fashion. It is the bats. Hey, the two guys who were busy hammering that thing last time are finally finished. Good on them. I was worried they would just be there for the entire video game. And now I can throw... Oh, well, but then I, pressed the wrong button, so I couldn't throw anyone after all. I'm beginning to remember how I used to play this game, in that the way you really should be doing it is you should be doing one button presses. You don't want to be actually, like, spam attacking. What you really want to be doing is what I just did there. Like, this is how I learned to play after playing this game for the 3rd time or something. What you want to do is click, wait, look around, action, click, wait, look around, action. Like, you do the fight almost like a little bit of a mini puzzle, almost. I got really good at this game after playing it, like, for the 3rd time in a row. It was a good game. It's a damn good game. Most 61. Also, all 33 for Ariel, including this one. I shall note that down, thank you. And Abdulio on Streamlabs. Turning Mr. Freeze evil again, even though his wife was cured. Harley returning to triumph, the start of the awful Bruce and Barbara pairing. As time goes on, I've come to enjoy the later parts of the Timverse less and less, especially Batman Beyond. I quite liked parts of Batman Beyond, but it's definitely inferior to Batman the Animated Series. But there are many aspects of it that I think could have easily been made way better, and it's certainly a fuckload better than the Cape Crusader, you know? My main complaint, Terry McGinnis, I still think Terry McGinnis is still too whiny of a bitch. I think the entire idea of, like, I call myself Batman in my head, I didn't like that. The Joker movie they did, where they, like, had the Joker come back, or it wasn't actually the Joker, I won't spoil who it was, that one was kind of good, too. There were definitely great parts of it. Like, I quite liked the Batman Beyond. Oh, that's where I'm supposed to go. Derpy derp derp. Okay, let me just note down that for Ariel. There. Noted that down as well before I forget about it. But Mr. Freeze, right?
What's the deal with Dead Man's Point?
The problem with Mr. Freeze...
location in Arkham Island for over 100 years.
Yeah, I know. I once saved an unfortunate inmate from leaping off into the rocks below. I found a cave entrance, and over the years have moved a number of supplies here. It's a regular home away from home.
A regular home away from home. What was that about? Special combo move. Okay, I guess I'll get that one. That's a neck. But the problem is that Mr. Freeze is not a villain. That's the problem. Mr. Freeze is not a villain. He shouldn't be written as a villain. He should be written as somebody who is forced to do these things by circumstance. But the problem is, if you force him to do these things by circumstance, and then you take away the circumstance, you can't have him be a villain anymore, because you've taken away his motivation for being a villain.
Easy. A blind man
Duh.
stumbled over that one.
Where was I going? I was going over there. But again, there's the problem that you want him to be marketable. The reason why Mr. Freeze is still a thing in the Suicide Squad, Mrs. Freeze, for example, is because he's an identifiable character, and so you want to keep milking his ass. It's the same reason why they had to do the whole Harley Quinn is evil now, but no, she's a good guy, but no, actually, she's not a good guy. Actually, she's an anti-hero now. Oh, wait, never mind, she's helping out the good guys again. All of that nonsense. All of that nonsense is largely due to the fact that they... Oh, but I thought I stunned you. I guess I didn't. Is largely due to the fact that they can't figure out a way to keep Harley Quinn in the game, as in, like, a continuing, relevant person, whilst also moving her forward, I guess? How do I word that? Because what they want to do is keep Harley Quinn, but make her not necessarily a villain, make her more of a main character, probably because of how popular she's been. And yet they still want her to be identifiably Harley Quinn, because if she stops being Harley Quinn, then you no longer have the same marketable character, so you need Harley Quinn that isn't Harley Quinn. And because you need Harley Quinn to be Harley Quinn despite not being Harley Quinn, you've kind of just gotta present the same character in the same light, in the same way, acting in the same fashion, but then just change the way the world perceives her. So instead of her being the Joker's sidekick and thus a villain, instead you're like, oh, she's actually an anti-hero now. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. From all I've seen of her recent performances and appearances, she's not really an anti-hero as much as she's still just a villain, but now the story is nicer to her. Particularly in that god-awful, Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy show. She's still a villain. She's still just a terrible human being by every conceivable metric, but this time the show is written in such a way as to justify her actions. So she's doing the same shit in the same awful way, in the exact same character style, and yet now the show is like, oh, what a goofy grill she is, ha ha ha, instead of going, wow, she just murdered like 5 people. That's, That's not really nice, is it? Should we be, like, accepting that? Because in reality, if you wanted to actually redeem Harley Quinn, you would need to make her not Harley Quinn. As I mentioned, curing Harley Quinn doesn't mean making her crazy, but a different costume. It means, curing Harley Quinn, as in not having her be nutty anymore. Joseph the Gamer, hey Arch, I hate when YouTubers people call anyone a right-wing grifter when you call out a bad-written female character, female producer, writer or actress saying something disingenuous. Thank you, Joseph the Grifter, for the $10. Joseph the Grifter, sorry. Freudian slip, the Gamer, god damn it. It's like, grifter, gamer, same word. Yes. Well, it's a defense mechanism, isn't it? It is a way to attack the credibility of your opponent. That was the word I was looking for. To say, like, okay, perhaps this is a poorly written character, but you're actually just noticing because you hate women. This is actually a fairly common thing. I believe it was in that little, the short little article we read, like, last week or something, I think, where the entire thing is like, I know, could it be that the characters in Dragon Age Veilguard are that poorly written? No. It must be that they hate women. It is quite literally the meme from Simpsons. Could I be the one who's disconnected from reality? No. It's the children. That's entertainment. And to be fair, this is one of those things that it is actually difficult to see in oneself. It is hard to... That got very loud very quickly.
Identity confirmed.
Disabling
countermeasures. Security deactivated.
It is difficult to honestly get to grips with one's own predispositions, one's own biases, I guess, sort of? Yeah, that's more or less the correct word. It's difficult to see yourself as in the wrong, in essence, because we humans naturally protect ourselves from the assumption that we are doing something incorrect. Especially when it's about moral questions, because, well, you know, if you're doing something immoral, then, then Batman just fucking killed himself because he forgot about the random hole he made in his base years and years ago. And the Joker was just left by like, what? Where the hell is Batman? I put on this whole show for him. Where is Batman? Batman's just dead. He died. Nobody will ever know why. You know, nobody will find his body. He's just... millions of years later, an archaeologist will find a dude in a cape and be like, wow, what was he doing down here? This is one hell of a place for spelunking.
Dr. Young was heading up a project. It was big, lots of external funding. Here are the last notes she filed. I can't make sense of it. What does it mean?
Looks like she was experimenting on the Arkham patients. This new chemical only barely resembles the original venom compound.
There are a number of changes that appear to amplify the strength of the drug. Multiple references to a Titan formula. Even a small amount could trigger a venom-like transformation in the host, eliminating the need for the storage tank Bane requires.
Hang on. These notes aren't complete. The formula is missing. That must be the secret Dr. Young is hiding. If Joker gets his hands on this, he will create an army of 1,000 Banes.
That's pretty bad.
My God. Is Joker crazy enough to do that? What am I saying? You've got to stop him.
Wow, if only I'd brought this earlier, I could have fought a lot more secrets. The Batclaw. Basically, I imagine the Bat Dildo would be the Batclaw, but, you know, rounder, and but with the same, like, shoom stuff, you know? I wonder why I put these boxes here. It's really gonna inconvenience things further on. Yep. Obdulio, that's my main gripe with the DC Marvel. The stories can't progress, and or cause it makes money. It hurt the universe because something like the Joker would have been put to death by this point, regardless of the insanity status by the government. Yeah. Now, see, there's the thing. When you have established characters, it is... Wait, hold on. I can get the wall with this, can't I? Oh my Jesus! Mein Gott! Is that a bat plane hanging there? Is that the bat plane? That's the bat plane. The problem is, once you have... But why not? I seem to remember being able to pull down walls with this. No! F. Maybe that was an upgrade or something. Or maybe that was another game. I don't know.
Fire is the answer.
But yes, once you get established characters, it gets very difficult to get rid of those established characters, because to do so, you cut into your own sales, basically. And they've tried to do this several times, where they have attempted to have their cake and eat it too. Like, Batman has died like 7 times at this point. And Superman has died. Batman has died, Superman has died, Green Lantern dies, like, everybody fucking dies. And this is the producer going like, okay.
Sorry, boss. Took a little longer to
Everybody would watch an episode or read a comic where we kill this guy because he's so massive. And at the same time, people are also beginning to disconnect themselves from this guy because he can't die. Because he can't die, we no longer feel like there's any stakes at play, because, well, there aren't any stakes. No matter, you know, what's going on, no matter how bad things are. Oh, can't I grab that? It's a perfectly grabbable thing. Why, video game, you little derpling?
Heresy's the question.
Alright, fine.
Fire is the answer.
It's the same with action heroes, you know, James Bond running through the barrage of bullets unscathed for the umpteenth gazillionth time, and you're like, I'm not really worried for James Bond anymore. He seems to be doing pretty fine.
Why are we
Come here! You know, the whole notion of grabbing black criminals, I don't know, we can't do too much of that. I feel like there's going to be unfortunate connotations. Does the Batarang count as a part of the combo, I wonder? It doesn't. Okay, that's unfortunate. Ow, why? Sir, please. Cease. Batarang. Yeah, not a batarang. See? There you go. You know, the more things I add into this combat, the worse I get at it. I'm just gonna stick to punching them in the face and occasionally throwing them. Yeah, that seems better. That seems like a safer option, honestly. So you're cool. So Bane is drowning right now, right? He is, but he's Bane, so he's probably fine.
Is he here yet? You're kidding me, right? That thing's not a man.
It's an it.
Hello. My name is Dr. Gretchen Whistler. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I hear you, bitch. So when's dinner? I'm getting hungry.
Aggressive. Very aggressive. Not cool, Bane. You can't call women bitches like that.
Dr. Young. According to her bank records, there have been multiple payments starting last April until 2 months ago. Then nothing. The payments came from a company owned by Mr. Jack White.
One of Joker's oldest aliases. So, Joker pays Dr. Young to create his army, and then all of a sudden he stops. Doesn't make any sense.
And Dizwiz, I forgot about you. I'm sorry. Eating cat food right now. At least it's not boiled potato. I don't know. Boiled potato's pretty great. Pretty great. And go, Bat 9mm. I know. See, now, the thing is, too, there's no easy solution to the problem of having established characters, but wanting to do new things with them. You would have to have boldness and vision, in essence, because you could do it. Like, on a long enough time scale, I would like to see a universe in which Joker is the hero and Batman is the villain. Not in a multiverse setting, but in an actual, like, continuation of the character. Where eventually, Joker pushes the Batman so far that he starts to snap and go cray-cray. And then the Joker, realizing that he's losing his playmate, needs to actually stop him, and then becomes a champion for good, but whilst obviously being discriminated. Whereas Batman will be trusted by everyone, because he's Batman. Derp.
This is weird.
Joker will be trusted by no one. So it will be, in essence, a reversal of the roles.
Sounds like she had a change of heart. She tried to block the payments. Joker doesn't like it when his partners try to back out.
So he decided to get himself back to Arkham, find his formula, and create the army himself.
Exactly.
Exactlamento. Now, of course, you would need to do this so that eventually Batman will become normal again, but you could have a decently long, drawn-out period of time where Batman is the bad guy, where you have to start rooting for the Joker. And ideally, you should do this very carefully to begin with. Like, you have a story, like, Batman's been under a lot of stress lately, you know, he's been lashing out against his partners, and they're like, Bruce, we're worried about you. And he goes like, I'm fine, in that gruff way that he does, and everybody thinks he's fine.
No mystery why they're so scared. I'm coming up to the surface. I'll find it.
And there's nothing obvious about it. But he starts planning stuff. He goes missing, like he does a couple of things that look a little bit shady, but nothing obvious. And the Joker actually beats the Batman at one point and manages to stop one of his plans. And you're like, oh god, okay. Well, the Batman was beaten by the Joker. That's really bad, right? And it ends up maybe preventing an explosion that looks like it would have killed a bunch of civilians. So that Robin and Barbara and everyone goes like, what the... That must have been what Joker planned. Batman tried to stop him, but it didn't work out or something. Try to make it more subtle until the point where eventually it becomes obvious. And only then do you switch perspective to the Joker. And now you're actually telling the story from the perspective of the Joker, trying to stop Batman from doing something ridiculous, like full League of Shadows level shit, like, I'm gonna nuke Gotham. Why? Because I hate crime. Oh. Okay, Patsy, does that really make sense? Sort of. And obviously nobody would believe the Joker, so, you know, Barbara and Robin would still be on Batman's side, and ideally you'd then play it off all the way at the end, with Batman realizing his mistakes through some ethical conundrum, rather than simply waving a wand or going like, oh, he was mind controlled. I fucking hate that bullshit.
Taped patient, session 2. Patient name, Waylon Jones, a.k.a. Killer Croc.
So, is this the part where you try and reason with me? Find out why I did it, Doc.
We're here to help you, Mr. Jones.
You got a cure for me then, Doc? Can you make me normal?
Normal is a poor choice of words. No one's really normal, are they?
Figured as much. So, how about this, Doc? You let me go now, and I won't eat you.
You don't really eat people. It's just an urban myth.
Oh, you think? Keep believing that, Doc.
Yeah, I think he eats people. I'm pretty sure he eats people. Or have Batman, you know, just go crazy fascist, basically, installing cameras in everybody's house, tapping everybody's phones, that stuff. And Joker needs to stop him, and at the end, Joker, like, stops him but refuses to kill him, like, Batsy, we've switched roles, you and I, now. I hope you've learned a lesson or something. I'm not going to write this out of my head right now, but it should basically be him deciding to play by Batman's rules for a moment as a part of his craziness. And then we'll go back to normal. That could be an interesting story. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, if they've already done it. I mean, again, Batman's like 70 years old. He's a grandpa of times 5s at this point, so... That's another problem, too, when your character is 70 years old. There's practically no story you haven't done 3 times over already.
About that, I put a few surprises along the way.
Sneepers.
Spoil the fun. Oh, and if you hear a shot in the dark, don't worry. There's very little chance of you getting hurt. That I'm under. Still, I'd want to check your health insurance. Who am I kidding? You don't have any.
Snipers. Looks like the Blackgate thugs
Heresy's
have access
the
to the
question.
armory.
Fire is
Indeed.
the answer.
Why on God's good earth did we give the guards sniper rifles? Seems excessive to me, but hey. Who knows? Oh hey, another one of those green things I really don't care about.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the
Yeah, I
answer.
suppose I can go over there and fetch it. Unless these trees get in my way. They don't. Nope. Well, shit. Wait, are there ledge takedowns? Are there ledge take? No, damn it. Evening, sir. Fancy goggles you've got there. Did you rip those out of Riddick? Roblake 63, Batman goes full Ingzok. Yep. Also, John, have you heard that Whipple from One Piece Season 2 on Netflix will be a Trump surrogate? I have. It's retarded. I'm pretty sure he's like from, what, 20, 30 years ago or something, but it's the current year. What can you even do? And boot to the back of the neck.
Is he okay?
No. He's not okay. Like, seriously, he's in tremendous amount of pain. So much pain. Bap, 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 and damn it! I'm never quite gonna finish it. Figure out the throw thing, am I? Probably not. I tried to figure out the throw thing. I didn't. I failed. I failed at my duty to figure out the throw thing. I will continue to, try. To some extent. Batman need go over there. Batman need go over there. Batman can go over there. Batman not sure. Mr. P, tip $10 on Streamlabs, thank you very much. So how much to fund lore episodes on Traveler? You can allocate the funds to whomever on the calendar. Traveler, was that the RPG thingy, Bob, I think? I think I saw that briefly. Wait, is the door open? The door is open. Well, hello, look at that. My God. Thugs. Who could have guessed? Who could have seen it coming? Oh, come on. I was doing the thingity-bob. Give me a break here, video game. I was trying to do the thingity-bob. I'll remember how this game works eventually. Just not right now. Oh, grunted. Kind of difficult to see what's going on here due to, you know. I did the right button there, game. I did the right button. But you made me pull out the batarang. Why did you make me pull out the batarang? I meant to hold shift first, and I click down. Regardless, hello there. You can die from being hung upside down, by the way. You know, that will kill you eventually. It will. Like, I think it has something to do with, like, the blood pooling in your head or something, and eventually you start passing out, and the weight will start collapsing your lung and shit. Not a good way to die. Not a good way to die at all.
I guess the
Oh, hi.
is back. I've got a couple of men in the guard towers covering your movements. Be careful. Got those loose cannons, itchy trigger fingers, and, well, you know, accidents do happen.
Accidents do happen, Joker. It's true. Joker would probably quite literally be upset if one of these guys going to shoot Batman, but you also can't make it too easy, can you?
Hello again, boys. It's me. Please remember to take good care of all our hostages. They're no good to us dead. However, a bruise here
Service
or a
guarantees
cut there
citizenship.
won't go miss.
You know, Riddick was a pretty good movie once, and then they decided to make an entire franchise out of him. They shouldn't have.
17, Joker remains uncooperative. My earlier diagnosis remains true. I believe he enjoys his persona too much.
What's up, Doc?
Today I thought we'd try something different.
Oh, you make me blush, Doc. I have a girlfriend.
Dr. Quinzel, I know. I've seen the tapes. I saw what happened.
What can I say? I'm a charmer.
Anyway, I thought it would be good to talk about your childhood.
Oh, ever heard of romance, Doc? I don't give up the goods for free. You'll have to try harder.
What are you hiding?
Didn't you hear me? You scratch my back, Doc, and, well, I won't have you wrapped in plastic and left in a gutter.
Also, to answer the actual question I was asked, I do have a nasty habit of not doing that, of just moving on the conversation and my scattering brain wandering off to the next topic at hand. But I don't have any immediate plans to move on to do lore for anything else, because, honestly, even the 40k lore is like, do I really want to do that much 40k lore anymore? For a while, but there'll be an exhaustion point there too, probably. Oh hey, there's the thingity-bob, the well and truly buried thing. I should probably pick that up too. And besides, I've now got my own universe under construction, so I'll be doing lore for that instead. That'll be a good universe, a better universe, that will avoid all of these dumb problems that we have with all of these other silly universes. Oh, hey, it's, Grumps, Grundy, Solomon, that looks a lot like Trump, actually, kind of. How do you scan again? What do you mean, no subject detected? Look at it, there you go.
Don't get too full of yourself, Dark Knight.
Oh, that wasn't him? Oh, that was Solomon Grundy. Oh, just the founder of Arkham. Well, nobody cares about him, he's dead anyways.
Please remember to keep an eye open for any flying rodents during your duties. I hear the asylum suffers.
Oh, but I don't care about these. I don't care about these. These are largely irrelevant. was this, Grundy?
Joker here. Now that I'm in charge, I'd like to hear all your feedback on the place. I'm especially proud of the decor, and I hope it helps you all become more productive in our task of taking over.
Thank you. Abdulio for $3. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend Batman the Brave and the Bold animated series. A love letter to the Silver Age comics, unashamed of his origins. It's got a great portrayal of Batman who, despite how silly his world can be, plays it straight. I have seen some clips from it. It looked childish, which turned me off. But if it's childish and capable of actually taking on some interesting subjects, then that might be worth it regardless.
Psychos, killers, maimers, and murderers that are not yet in the old mansion. Hurry up. Move before I feed you to the Bat himself.
The Bat himself. As we never know. Baron von Stargard, 17 minutes ago. Regarding Harley, who can't... Why can't villains just be villains anymore? I feel like the media's either afraid to represent a negative example, or even to make an affirmative moral argument. Ladian Milze, I think the ticker resets after 12 or 13's name, by the way. Yes, it does seem like it. Unfortunately.
Hello again, boys.
I probably shouldn't be here. I feel like... Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like I'm like... I don't know, like in the sniper's field of view or something there. Well, that was silly, wasn't it? I feel like I shouldn't be here. I feel like this was just a silly goose moment that I had right there. Just a silly little goose moment. I hope the video game will allow me to heal by going in here. There you go. Silly little goose moment.
Wow, look who it is. Yeah, big bad Batman. Come on, tough guy. Come and get us.
Oh, look at him. Stuck out there. Ain't you got a cat to rescue from a tree or something?
That's right. Go on, get lost. We're in control. Joker will finish you off.
Wonder if I just stand here staring at them for long enough if they'll... No, they're leaving. That was just a silly little goose moment, okay? I was walking around thinking about other things, then I was looking up at the sniper and thinking like, he probably can't see me, because, you know, he's probably retarded. Unfortunately for me, he wasn't that retarded. Close. But not quite. Anyways. So, the reason why is because it's the same problem that we've had earlier, right? Where you've got this issue where you've got really, really old characters. Really old characters. 70 years old, right? And you need to find some way of utilizing them. Now, Harley's only like, what? 20? 30 years old or something? Batman the Animated Series isn't that old, right? She was invented in that, I'm pretty sure. But how do you reinvent a character, right? Well, you could try to put them in a different setting, I suppose. Or you could try to change their moral outlook on things. That's often one of the most usual one applied to villains by basically trying to make them heroes or anti-heroes, or trying to evolve their morality somehow by trying to make them justified, or at least appear justified.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
That's why they often do it, because they haven't come up with any good way to advance the character beyond merely being a villain, and they feel they need to. And to be fair, this is actually also a problem. I remember there wasn't even that many years ago where the biggest problem in gaming was iteration. Where games were too iterative. They seemed to play it safe all the time. They were worried not really about how to advance anything. Shoot after team combo, score 5 instead of 8. That sounds good. Let's go by 2 for each strike line for a quicker special combo move. That sounds pretty cool too. I want that one. Critical combo striker. Because if you're just doing the same thing over and over again, that's obviously going to get pretty boring at some point. Duh. But now, our problem is that we are doing too many dumb things. Not even necessarily new things, just dumb things. We are no longer asking the question like, okay, could we turn Harlequin into a hero? no. Instead, they're going like, I wonder if we could make the Joker into a woman. Which, hey, that was kind of the point of Harley Quinn, and that's exactly what they did in The Joker 2. There was that funny little interview with Joaquin Phoenix, not with Joaquin Phoenix, the director, who said that Joaquin Phoenix had brought up the idea of, could we have a female Joker? Because obviously he apparently didn't know a whole lot about the comics or anything. And they decided, okay, well, Harley Quinn is the female Joker, so let's go with that. I am lost, by the way, in case you were wondering. I think, do I need to go up into the clock tower? I feel like the clock tower is the solution to my problem. The Batfall. I'm waiting for detective mode to show me something that I'll be like, wow, that... Look at route into the Arkham Mansion. Well, I'm fucking trying, okay? I am attempting. Right, that's glowing. Aha! I have discovered a way in. It was staring me in the face this whole time. There we go. Voila. Simple. I knew that all along. Now, though, again, what people are asking for isn't a brand new take on Batman. What people are asking for is just Batman. Really? They're looking at Batman and going like, wow, could we just have Batman, please? Wouldn't that be nice if we just had, like, a Batman that could do Batman-y stuff? Wouldn't that be lovely? And instead of giving us a Batman that does Batman-y stuff, instead we get a Batman that does Cape Crusader stuff, which is sort of Batman-y stuff, but not really Batman-y stuff. It's, hey, Batman will be over here doing something vaguely sort of kind of Batman-y stuff, whilst Barbara Gordon and Montoya solve the case. Which was the entirety of Batman Cape Crusader, which is a big part of the reason why I fucking hated that television show quite a bit. Or My Adventures with Superman, which has the same problem, albeit to a slightly lesser degree, where you don't really make it about Superman, you make it about Lois Lane. And not a good Lois Lane either, unfortunately. Because, hey, you could even do that and have it work out fairly well. Oh, hey, it's another one of those things I don't care about. Look at it, chat. Look at it! And then be triggered when I completely ignore it.
Joker here with a little update for you all. Here's the good news. We have Dr. Young. Bad news, the ship's not gone. She's in the document somewhere in the mansion. I want it found.
Any dudes with goons down there?
I plan or six to loosen her tongue, but in the meantime, search every cook and granny. There's a prize for whoever finds them.
I need to find those notes before Joker does.
A prize? I want that prize.
He's here!
Listen, he's always been here. That's the thing with Batman. He's always there, watching, waiting, planning. Thinking up ways to scare the living life shit out of you. That's just kind of what he does. No, I keep pressing control instead of shift. One of the many problems I have. See, the instant takedown thing is just so much better than the alternatives is, though. It's like, you could throw an enemy. I could throw an enemy. Alternatively, I could punch them 6 or 7 times, and then instantly knock one of them out. Oh. Almost got me there, henchman. A fine maneuver, but ill-timed. Stop screaming at me. It disturbs me. I don't like it when they scream at me. Critical strike. Batman, you collapsed his lung. He's going to die within the hour unless you get him medical attention. Too bad for him, I guess. But I would like to face you 3. There has always been a war in Arkham Asylum. Question mark. When did the Riddler have time to place all of these damn things? Was he just crawling around Arkham Asylum for God only knows how long? Weeks, months? Getting past the guards all of this time? Placing these little green statues everywhere? I mean, geez, how many of them did he commission? Did he call up a local glass blower and be like, okay, so I need 110 glass green question marks, and there was no questions asked. You know, the guy wasn't like, hold on, excuse me, what was your name again? Edward Nigma. I'm sorry, sir, I don't know if I can fulfill this order, really. I'm thinking that you might be a little bit of a sussy baka. That, hey, you know, money's money. So long as Edward Nigma's got the cash to cover the bill, I don't see any reason why he shouldn't be allowed to order a little bit of stuff like everybody else. Right, detective mode has not given me any immediate clues as to what I'm supposed to do, so I'm just gonna look for a door again. He made them in prison arts and craft class. That might be a very good point, chat. I mean, he's probably clever enough to do it. So, Warden, Warden, what's Edward Nigma up today? Oh, he's still making those glass question marks. Really? How many has he made now? Hundreds, sir. The weird thing is they keep disappearing, too. Disappearing? Yeah. He's allowed to keep one in his cell, but it always goes missing, and he goes like, oh, somebody stole it. Better make another one. I don't know, Warden.
No idea. Joker doesn't tell
I think he might be lying.
They look scared. Maybe she knew what was coming.
Maybe. I heard he brought someone in to deal with her.
You should have asked me. I'd have made a talk. Would have been fun.
You little vile rapist, you. How dare you? Oh, hey, another one of those things I don't care about. Look, chat. Look. There it is. See, I'm picking up the Riddler trophies primarily just because they're right there and they gave me experience point, but for some reason, I'm annoyed at those things. You know what I think it is? I think it is the fact that they were like, only the most driven of individuals will fetch all of these. That immediately makes me feel like it's insulting me or something, and so I dislike it on a fundamental level. It might be unreasonable, in fact it probably is. Oh. Never mind. This thing is hard to control, okay? It's just a little bit difficult. Try again. I just gotta wait for my bat pockets to recharge. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. There we are. Oh, oh, you dropped the gun. Oh, nice. I fear I might need to, like, run off to you and get you, but no, you dropped the gun. That's all I needed. Thank you. Very cooperative of you. Anything else? No. Hello, sirs. Batman walks into a room. Nobody bothers. I just keep looking through stuff.
It's the Bat! Welcome to the Arkham Library. History is so important.
Is he okay?
History is important, it's true.
It is enough to drive anyone crazy!
That's one of the big problems that we have in today's day and age. We do not have an adequate respect for history anymore. That is, unironically, one of our largest single issues. I forgot I can't actually block those, damn it. No, don't pull out the thing. The thing is not what I'm looking for.
Service guarantees citizenship.
You little shit. Oh, right. I need to do that first. Why dare you do this to me? I should actually probably concentrate for a second. Gosh darn all of you and your damning little ways. No! I swear to God, the camera is more of an enemy than anything else.
Oh, isn't that cute? Little bats are sleeping. Someone finish him off.
I do like the little finishing little things with the Joker there too, those are cute. It's really hard to keep an eye on all of the bad people when they keep surrounding you like that in a small room. I should probably stay in the middle of the room instead of wandering over through the edges.
Not to drive anyone crazy.
Oh, also the need to use multiple buttons. Please, help. I keep getting confused about the middle mouse button. Ow. God, why am I sucking so bad all of a sudden? That is the question, and I do not have an answer to the question just yet. Ow, why? Why did I suddenly get bad at the video game? I don't understand.
Hey, someone help Bat Baby up off the floor.
What happened, chat? I was doing so well for so long. I was doing so well, chat. What happened? How could this happen to me?
Arkham Library. History is so important. A traumatic event here, murder there. It's enough to drive anyone crazy.
Whoa. Shift, takedown. Boom, boom. Okay, this is better. Here we go. That's better. I mean, I should still have done like a critical takedown thingy there. That would have been absolutely perfect, but we got closer to perfection. There you go. That's better. Much better.
Congratulations! Now all you have to do is take a stroll downstairs and save the helpless hostages.
Right. Are there traps waiting for me?
Oh, leaving the party so soon. What about the other guests? They'll just die if you don't turn up and save the day.
But Riddler, what if I go somewhere else? Nolly, Vital, Starlight Glimmer, I feel awkward, Arch. This last match, a child came was the only one with a mic. Don't like that the little bastard AFK'd the group too. What? This last match, a child came was the only one with a microphone. Don't like that little bastard AFK'd the group too. And now I'm confused again. Ooh, ticky noises. Ticky noises usually mean that there's something bad about to happen somewhere. Oh well. Probably somebody else's problem. Lots of ticky noises. Oh.
1 minute 30 to go. I'm getting bored already. Maybe I should just press the button and... I'm joking.
Do not open before April 1st. Love, Joker. XXX. Well, at least he's sending kisses, I guess. That's nice of him.
Thank you, Batman. Are they all gone?
Yes, you're safe. What happened?
It all happened so fast. Some patients broke in, began tearing up the place, like they were looking for something. Bill here fought back, but there were too many. They took Dr. Young. She rushed in here, and they followed.
I'm sorry. When I came to, we were all tied up. Doc Young was gone.
Bill tried to resist. I wonder, if you let that go to 0, does it explode? Or is it always a dud? Because it would be really cool if it's always a dud. It'd be even cooler if there's a special scene where if Batman is just staring there looking at it, Joker gets upset, like, Bat, why didn't you do anything? Did you call my bluff or something? That would be kind of funny. Also, I need to note down the 5 for Starlight Glimmer. Best pony. I gotta make sure that Starlight Glimmer remains one of the best founded ponies in pony lore history. It's very important. So long as starlight glimmers on the calendar, there's a hope yet the chat will understand the benefits of anti-communism. Open the door now? No? Oh. You know, if I'd brought that hacking device from the beginning, this game would have been a lot shorter, wouldn't it? I would find that young research note before the Joker. Ah, I'm looking for research notes. Right, you mentioned something about somebody doing something to someone somewhere. I was distracted thinking about the weird little dummy box thingy. But what if Dr. Young's notes are behind the blocky void shield? What then? Is Batman just boned? That would be unfortunate. It is both convenient and inconvenient at the same time that they keep making these ventilation shafts just large enough for a human being to crawl through. You know, relatively comfortably. Hi. You've been here for a while. Really? Really? Come on now. There's a skull in there. Really? The skull doesn't have a story? He just got stuck and died in there? Oh, damn. That's a pretty shitty fate. You're trying to break out, you get into the ventilation shaft, you're feeling pretty good about yourself. You think you've got a good chance to get out of Arkham this time. Then you get stuck on something. And eventually you starve to death or run out of air or water, more likely, unless you're, I don't know, licking the walls for condensation, which seems unlikely as well. What does a bird need in a brain? An umbrella, of course. Oh, right. I think this was the hole where they had, like, several... Was it? No, it isn't. I thought there was, like, a place where they had, like things, memorabilia from the dudes. Like, because that's the penguin right there. There you go, the penguin.
You are performing just below my predicted expectations. At this rate, you'll never
beat me, Bats. I've got you whipped, or something. Right, anywho, video game.
Service guarantees citizenship.
I like the idea that after the Riddler finished all of this, then the Joker passed by and painted some of his graffiti on some of the parts, just to be like, look, Batsy, I'm playing the game too, but I know he left them for you, so I'm not going to touch them. I'm just going to show you that I am a clever clog as well, okay? That sounds like the kind of, like, good sportsmanship that the Joker would probably do.
What's going on?
Service guarantees citizenship.
I like to think that if they didn't attack, Batman would just, you know, keep walking. Like, he wouldn't actually give a shit. Right. Other rooms. Other rooms indeed. We've checked that. Did I check that? I think I checked that. Research notes before the Joker. My god, where could they be? In the trash? That's where I'd hide them. Nolly, Starlight Glimmer, sorry about that, Arch. I was commenting about how damn awkward it is when a child is the only one in the lobby with a microphone. Ah, lobby, as in video game lobby. I understand now. It's dark-tide as well, too. Not good for kids. Bad parents. He's armed. Goddamn little sneaky wiki. Ha. Wait, they have shock collars? Why aren't you shocking them then? Jesus. I mean, just turn on the electricity, reroute half of the power generation for the local... Oh, there's not shock collars. It's to alert people that you're taking them down. Oh.
Why is it making that noise?
It's the suicide collar, but it sounds weird.
Suicide collar?
Oh, they've got some other name, but, well, we just use them to monitor patients' heartbeats. If it drops too low, the alarm goes off and a crash team rushes in.
And so does my crew if you trigger one. How do you like them apples, bats? Standing around in the... let's see... the West Wing. They'd be there now if they weren't busy knocking a little sense into cash. I'll tell you what. I won't spoil the surprise and let them know you're coming.
How nice of you. Listen, you should just ban children from playing video games for a while. Ban them from social media, ban them from video games. Now, yes, sure, this will require massive governmental outreach in the form of, you know, being able to track people online and their age and social identity numbers and so on, basically turning us into China, but, I don't know, is my hatred of children stronger than my need for privacy? It's a damn close call. It's a damn close call, chat. Just ban children, says chat. Tempting. Tempting indeed.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Do what you want. I'm not talking.
Sure you will. Harley Quinn is on her way up here soon. She knows ways to loosen your tongue.
And you don't want to find out how she does it.
She can do it worse. I ain't talking. Period.
Period.
Do what you want.
Right. So how does this work now, then? If I snatch his ass... Oh, can I even snatch his ass? Can I snatch him? I don't think I can snatch him.
We've got the hook man hostage.
But also can't silent takedown him. However, do I need to?
Don't make me hit you again.
Hold on.
If Batman tries to take cash off of us, I'll shoot him right between the eyes.
Tell us where she went.
Sneaky squeaky, yes. Oh. Okay, that was a less silent takedown than I'd entirely anticipated. But that's fine. Right, now, walk over the thing. Oh, none of you are gonna walk over the thing, are you?
Oh God, I found someone over here.
You weren't supposed to go that way. That kind of, you know, screws up my entire plan if you go that way. Very goddamn uncooperative.
Hey, get off me!
Right. And then we get moving before they start getting sussy. Sussy buck on me.
Help me! How's he keep doing this? What's going on?
How does he keep doing this? That's a good question. How could he possibly? Maybe he's maneuvering through the gargoyles or something. Maybe you should look up.
We'll come back when the bat is dead. Wait up! I'll watch your back.
Now, if all of you could please go over there. No?
Come on, find him. It's just an old room full of books. How hard can it be?
How hard can it be?
Someone should burn all these books.
You on it? Oh Jesus! Oh no, can't say that. Can't say that on YouTube. Can't say that on YouTube. Nope. Definitely not. Sorry, a mode of aggression. Okay, you should never burn books. Books are great. Well, actually, you know what? There are certain books that deserve a little bit of a burning. White Fragility, for example. That could require a little bit of a quick bonfire. Entirely possible. Oh, you saw that, did you? How come you saw that, you little cheeky bitch? You little cheeky bitch bastard. Now, you do go over there. Thank you. Maybe they didn't see me. Maybe they're just randomly shooting now. I mean, that would make a degree of sense.
Those callers will tell me when you pass out. I know. How fortunate.
What are you?
I'm Archman. Condition, terrified. Fair enough. Condition, nervous. I do like how the guys tied to the chairs are just nervous. Like, they're not terrified, they're just a little nervous. You know, something's going on, shotguns are being fired, they're held hostage by a bunch of violent criminals and all that, but at least they're not being hunted by the Batman. Oh. Lucky for me, he's too terrified to just shoot my ass. Fortunate, that. Get up, get up, get up.
Man down! Man down!
You assume his gender? That could be a they-them down there on the floor for all you know. I seem to remember the grates could be used for takedowns. But I feel like using them for takedowns here would just be kind of suicidal. Because there's only like 2 lanes. Stop that. 2 lanes of grates. Well, if you're going to separate yourselves...
I've been tracking your performance all night, and I am not happy. You're failing all your performance targets, and I don't think you'll survive the night.
Survive the night? Probably. Bet, bet, bet. Bet. Can you see me up here? You can't.
Service guarantees citizenship.
Man down! Man down!
They them down. They them down. Yeah, you're right. It's not quite as fetching as man down. It's not as good. Man down is way better. Man down? We've got a man down.
Feeling the pressure, not pride.
This is one of the best part about the game, though. Just tracking one poor little terrified dude.
Now it's just you and him.
Aww. At least Joker's having fun, you know? At least Joker's having fun. And double boot to the back of the neck. Yep. Just to finish them off, in case the double boot flying kick doesn't do it. Poor bastard. Not all fair, as this and my previous chats today ought to be a nice, conventional, attractive human female for your degenerate calendar. Human females, wow, what a choice.
Thanks.
Maybe we can push the big dick death claw further down the calendar.
Guys came in looking for. I told her to go to her office and hide.
Does she?
Weren't you supposed to protect her?
I guess. She was pretty desperate to get in there. Her office is over there.
How long ago was this? I need to find her notes before Joker gets his hands on them.
20 minutes, maybe more. What's so important about the notes?
Joker wants them. That makes them important. Stay here. I'm going to find her.
Not a problem. I'll try the radio, see if anyone else is around.
This was the guy who was like, oh, don't worry, Batman, I'll protect her. Not gonna be a problem.
Thanks for the help back there.
What's wrong with this thing? Hello?
He was shit at his job. I mean, the Detective Arkham Asylum is currently in an open revolt, so I guess the guards being shit at their jobs is somewhat of a foregone conclusion at this point, but still, it's worth pointing out. Wait. Why did Batman just leave? I don't know. I'm supposed to be in here, right? Or am I confused? Yes, I'm supposed to be in here. Pat Beans, hard to find games anymore, like this one. Fluttershy, though Luna is best pony, if only on calendar. Is this Luna? I don't think Luna has any.
If anyone is on this channel, please respond.
I don't think Luna... No, Luna doesn't have a calendar yet. Oh, God. Nobody's voted for Luna? Really? Really? Truly? Nobody wants Luna on the calendar? Come on. Come on. Somebody out there with more money than sense. Drop like $500 on Luna. Now, stats. We can have a Luna in... I don't know. How do we dress Luna up? I don't know. I hadn't thought about it up until now. Restricted files. Well, shit. I still don't have my hacky thing. If only I had my hacky thing. We could dress Luna up in a tutu skirt? I don't know how that would really work out. Baseball socks? No, I feel like Luna Goth Girl. Yes, Goth Girl Luna with like fishnets. Yeah. Yeah. Luna Goth Girl, there you go. Luna Goth Girl, a little bit of a casual style maybe.
Going after the note
Maybe some piercings.
Bats. Good luck. I've got a crew working on the doctor as I speak. They'll squeeze the formula out of us soon enough. Not to mention the army of clowns ripping this place apart. One way or another, the formula will be mine. Why don't you for once be your best friend?
Oh, crazy. Ah, is this Calendar Man?
I'd have solved all the puzzles by now.
Oh, it's just Amadeus itself. No, I don't care about that. What was that about? Oh, Goth Girl Luna. That was what I was on about. Yes. See, we need... If you want to be extra spicy, we could even have a human Luna. Wow, that would be unusual. Ironically, it would, considering the majority. The donations so far have been for goddamn ponies. A human Luna would actually be a deviation from the norm at this point, which is saying something. Oh, hey. Thank you. Problem 63, midnight blue gossamer dress for Luna. Midnight blue gossamer dress. I don't know. Dress is it's too basic biatch, I think. It's too basic biatch. We gotta go a little bit more innovative, you know?
You could be the one to tell him. I'm not gonna.
It'll be open any second.
There. The Luna Fund has been started. We only need another $498.
Damn it. You're an idiot. Joker's not gonna be happy, and you know what that means.
When this ghoul rises again... Oh, do we have a reference to Ra's al Ghul in here, do we?
Don't have to explain it to me.
And schmack. There you go, you little dirtbags. I keep messing up the instant takedown. Even though it's only 2 buttons, you'd think I'd be able to do that. You would be incorrect. 2 buttons is too complicated for me.
Joker's thugs were trying to get into that office.
It looks like they couldn't get through the main door. Got to find a different way in.
Why did the volume suddenly increase? Ah, there we go. Let me guess. Ra's al Ghul on like the... Yep, Ra's al Ghul. When Ghoul rises again... I wouldn't be so sure about that. He has a nasty habit of returning from the dead, he does. Nasty habit indeed. Nasty, nasty, nasty habit.
Fire is the answer.
Rat. No, Ratty. Aw. Who could be mean to the poor little ratty patties? They were just living their lives up here.
Heresy's the question. Fire is the answer.
Really? That's nothing special. They were just living their ratty little lives, not harming or doing nothing to nobody. Just being nice little rats. And somebody came along and ate them.
Someone
for no reason.
already got to the safe. The only question now is, who opened it? No sign of forced entry. Whoever opened it knew the combination. Let's see.
Good. Dr. Young got to her notes before Joker. She's taken them to hide somewhere.
Couldn't she just have burnt them?
Find out where she put them.
I mean, sure, it sucks that you're losing all of the signs, but I'm presuming you've uploaded it to a server somewhere or something, right?
Service guaranteed
Subject Tushmar. Subject obscured. What do you mean? Subject too small. What do you mean? There's something here. There's something here. What do you mean? What do you mean, video game? What am I looking for? Is that an anal Ooh. Oh boy, look at that. No, that's... No, never mind. Never mind, that's not as bad as I thought it was. For a moment there, I thought it was a reverse facehugger that had crawled up somebody's bumhole. That would have been weird.
That one could have been solved by a monkey. But good job, nevertheless.
How do you mask your feelings? With a mask. Wow, Joker, you are... Or Riddler, you are a clever lad, you are. You are truly the cleverest of clogs. Can I not just unlock the door? No. I have to crawl out through the fucking vent again. Oh. Oh, God help me. Ah, space. Ah, right. I was trying to scan it with the other thing.
Oracle, I'm on Dr. Young's trail. I've had to calibrate the scanner to only show recent prints. If I follow these, I will find her or the notes.
I hope it works. Just so you know, the GCPD found one of Joker's bombs downtown. It was full of marzipan and kittens.
As I thought, it's just a twisted diversion. The real action's on Arkham.
Marzipan and kittens. Wow. Both. It's pretty good. Wouldn't the kittens be eating the marzipan, though? Like, how would you even know that there was marzipan in there? Like, surely the kittens would just go to town on that shit, unless... Do kittens not eat marzipan?
Joker was right.
Because that would actually be kind of a funny joke. Like, you fill the box with marzipan and kittens, and then it turns out that the kittens can't handle the marzipan, and so they just die anyways, and you're like, well, you know, I tried to be nice to them, but... Turns out kittens are allergic to marzipan or something. That would be a nice Joker joke right there. Yes, that would be an excellent Joker joke. I like that. Mike mentioned, for whichever goes beneath the Dick Girl Deathclaw. Kinda sad that Bane was taken out so early in the game. He's one of my favorites. And not affairs, Human Goth Woman replaced the ponies. Human Goth Woman, wow. Wow, Human Goth Woman. Human Goth, how uninspired, seriously. Not even a pony, what is wrong with you? Truly. Truly. We need more ponies. Alright, where's the Dick Girl Deathclaw? There she is. There, Mitsurugi Maya then, and that pushes the Dick Girl Deathclaw one further step down the rankings. Thank God. Obdulis, the reason they appear childish is because adapting comics of Silver Age would be filled with a lot of silliness, but the show is completely aware of itself. There are some great stories in there, hopefully you'll give it a chance. I might, I very much so might.
Patient interview 1. Patient was referred to me after the incident with Dr. Murphy. He appears to have suffered a breakdown of sorts. I believe it was brought about after the loss of his wife and child. As yet, the patient has been unable to speak. Continued observation shows little mental activity. It's as if the shock of what he saw triggered his mental collapse.
There's someone in here! It's him. We found him. Break down the door!
Note to self. As ever, it is difficult to continue my research under such conditions.
Step away from Dr. Combs! Now! Get down on the ground! We found them. Someone get a medic. Oh, God, what's he done to him?
Ah, Scarecrow. Such a little bitch-ass bastard. Follow Dr. Young's... Oh, footprints. Finger... God, almost there. I almost heard some excited lum-lum noises, but no, they're just fingerprints. Calm down, lum-lum. We're not following footprints. It's just fingerprints. Oh, you can see what's inside of the boxes with your magical X-ray vision. Huh. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Right, where did you go now? Over here. Where did she go? Where did she disappear to, that slippery little rascal? Slippery little bitch. Oh, there she is. Luckily, she's awfully stumbly, touching every object on the way out. Stumblies. They're starting to look like paw prints. I don't like it. Again, she really could just have, you know, burned this. Stephen Morris, Luna in Shabare. No. Old girl Luna. I've definitely old girl Luna. That's the only alternative here. Old girl Luna is the solution to the quandaries that we have of how to sexualize horses. It is an unusual problem to have, but it is one we have found ourselves in possession of, and so it is one that we are simply just going to have to deal with, you know? Just how it is. Pat Beans, Pony Luna, gotta stay true to the source material. I agree. We could have multiple Lunas, human Luna, and, Dick Girl Luna. You want Dick Girl Luna chat? We can have Dick Girl Luna chat if you want. We could do that. Big Dick Girl Luna. Oh boy. Why chat? Why must you do this? Why must you come up with these terrible things all the time? Where? The trail has gone cold. Where did you go, Doctor? Where did you go? Where was the other next piece of furniture that you stumbled in on? You silly drunk woman, you. Ah, there she is. Now, let's add that to the Luna font, too. Luna. She's climbing the rankings. Well, not really, but slowly but steadily. Big Dick Death Girl Luna? Yes, a Fallout style raider outfit Luna with an enormous cock. If nothing else, it would be pretty original. I don't think I've seen that before. Holding an axe in her penis. Her prehensile penis.
I found Dr. Young's formula.
Great. So does that mean you've stopped Joker?
It's never this simple with him.
What's that you got there, Bats? No, not the formula. What am I going to do? Who can help me now? What's that? How about our old friend Zaz? I did bump into him on the way back from the gardens, when no doubt he was acting out some twisted fantasy. Maybe he could get her talking? I think he probably can.
Uh-oh.
Great plan, Bats.
And now Batman is thinking that Batman has been fucking gassed again. Batman really should integrate a gas mask into Batman's dumbass cape and cowl. Batman feels sorry for himself. Batman feels as if he really should have learned a lesson or 7 at this point.
The question. Fire is the answer.
Silly Batman. Certain that to trap our way from an area of importance when thrown requires a short recharge period before it can be used again. That does sound mildly useful. Selective detonation of explosive useful advanced takedown tactics. Advanced takedown tactics. That native name by truth, temporarily incapacitate target. I do like the idea of using them as mines. Thank you, I want that one. Binary Eclipse comes in and does the wrong thing again. Dick Girl Deathclaw, how dare you? I've given you the option to donate to Big Dick Death Girl Luna, and yet you insist on the inhuman monstrosity instead. Have you no soul, chat? Truly, have you no soul? You could have Luna wielding a battle axe with her penis, and yet still you go for the Deathclaw. There's just no decency in some people, I tell you. Just no decency. That's the problem. No decency. Yeah. Think of what we could have done together, chat. Think of the damage we could have inflicted upon the My Little Pony community if we had done this properly. You know? Here, MLP people, look at all this fan art you've gotten. Here's Applejack, there's Fluttershy, and here's Luna. Wielding an axe with her penis. Think about just the fact that we need to process that entire picture. First, the fact that Luna's a raider now, which is unusual. Secondly, that she's holding a battle axe with her dick. Thirdly, the fact that Luna now has a dick. But no. We waste all of this creativity on a big dick, big bald Deathclaw. God help me. Why, chat? Why? Why are you like this? Why are you like this, chat? And now, we've played for about 4 hours, which should be the perfect amount of time, because this game is around about 12 hours long, so if I do it in 4-hour segments, it'll take me about precisely 3 streams, and I have precisely 3 thumbnails for this game, so that will be just perfect, actually. Where was the second one? There we go. Because next up,
Heresy's the question. Fire
we've
is the
also,
answer.
of course, got the Poison Ivy segment coming up. And I can't give up a chance to draw a good redhead. God, the good old days when every show had a redhead. Usually a psychotic, murderous maniac, admittedly, but still, there were redheads everywhere. But now, endangered species. God damn it. It's a tragedy, chat, but it's the world we live in. Until next time, chat, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for generous donations. And not a failure, Luna and Fluttershy merge with a Deathclaw with no dick after an unfortunate incident falling into a vat of FEV. That sounds almost as horrifying as prehensile penis, Luna. But only almost, honestly. Only almost as terrifying. And have a good night, chat. Oh, Blackdown 17, thank you. Thank you very much. Hail on Christ. Per Lord and Savior, Mirella Q. Melremark. I shall add that. Black. Mira Q. Melremark. There she is. There. She's still nice and safe on the list, though. She's, what? What's she now? She's number 6. Yeah, she's nice and safe. Mirelia Q. Melremark. You know, Black, you need to, since you basically funded this character yourself, if you have any requests for outfits or posing, etc., do send it to me on Discord, and I'll make sure that gets done when we finish out the production of the characters. Anywho, again, good night, chat. Hope you enjoyed Arkham Asylum, and we'll be back with more very shortly, I hope. Have a good night, chat.